Hello, and welcome to another Triad Gamer stream here on the Triad Gamer Media Network. I am Nick, your usual host for Cute and Chill tonight on well, fine evening. Monday's been rough. Um, I just realized I hadn't cleaned my glasses. That probably explains a little bit of the headache. But Mondays, not our sponsor, because they're gross. But tonight, I'll be playing some TemTem, as I've been kind of doing on some Monday. Really, really digging on it and enjoying, and kind of, if you haven't seen it before. If you haven't seen it before, actually, oh my, wow, I'm doing great. Mondays effect. Exhibit A. But if you haven't seen this before, and you start liking what you see, feel free to check out trygamers.com and start seeing some of the previous streams, especially ones that are no longer available on Twitch because they only stay up for 2 weeks. And so to kind of catch up on the older stuff, definitely check out trygamers.com. To check out the new stuff as it comes through, in case you're liking it tonight, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at trygamers, especially Twitter because we usually announce that we're going live on those. So that should be a good way to kind of give you that heads up of what's going on then. Otherwise, I think that's the usual stuff to start out with. So, for those that maybe are discovering this for the first time, watching live or not, well, TemTem is what a lot of people like to say is in the same genre of monster collecting as the Pokemon franchise, which you may have heard of. But it is in a MMO or massively multiplayer online format. Wow, I had to think about what MMO stood for. Woo, we're doing great. It's a great start to the stream. But that is something that makes it a little different in feel for sure. And we've been seeing that through the games, which especially means that kind of what we've been seeing in this is that. Oh, let me go outside and then you can actually see it. Is that there is quite a map to discover, and I'm still discovering things on the first island, and I believe there are 4 islands now. It is in early access, as I kind of have below in the tags, so they are adding more. I believe there's supposed to be 7 eventually, but there's kind of just a huge island, and a lot of different stuff going on. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. There is some stuff we can't do quite yet, like for instance, you need climbing gear for here, and you can't do that currently. So that is one part of it there that's a little rough. So we'll have to come back for that kind of thing. And we were kind of checking out the Ogmarina caves a little bit. You can't really see on this map because you have to go inside them to see them. But they were, they're a little rough for us. We weren't doing that great in them, so I think I might come back to that too, especially because, as far as I can see, and I've talked to Beowulf about this in previous streams, feel free to check it out when we're talking about it. There's kind of some crystal skate action that you actually go to the second island to get those, and then you can come back and get certain things in that cave. So you have to come back anyway. So there's no really big reason to kind of really force that area. We know that the kind of evil doing organization is in there because they talked about it a little bit and kind of dealing with the professor at the top. But the only other place, and this is kind of why I put on it that I could see us exploring a bit on here before we go too far, is that which of course I'm a little far away. I'm in Brickell de Mar right now, so I'm going to have to go pretty far and run. But there is places to surf in the Windward Fort area. And so I was going to try and see, especially because it looks like there's quests and things that can be taken. So I'm going to try and check that a little bit, see what's going on, and go that route. So we're going to head that direction, which means I'm just going to run. Because as far as I can see currently, there is no way to fly or teleport through. There's no, like, kind of waypoints, as you see in other MMOs, as of quite yet. I mean, they might have that eventually. It might be that you hit a certain island and you can, teleport from Temporium to Temporium, aka the healing areas. So we'll have to see. Who knows? We'll see. But currently, it's just kind of running back and forth, which is probably fine because we are kind of trying to level our Saku, who was a Kaku, until very late in the last stream. So in case you missed that spoilers, evolved. So leveling that up might not be a bad idea here, just by running through. In case you don't know, and you've played some of the Pokemon series, as you see, it is generally a double battle for TemTem. You put 2 out whether you're battling 1 or 2 tamers. You will put 2 out. Sometimes 1 or 2 TemTem in the wild will appear, so you kind of can have both. Yeah, this isn't. No, it's not Infinity. That's probably the best way to go. We're probably going to completely beat up on this because again, we're a little further than what this usually would be. So it's gonna be pretty quick here. The nice part is that we don't have to worry about stamina regeneration because um, we won't have any issues with that currently. Because it automatically will refresh every time you go into new battles. So it's not like PowerPoints, I believe what the PP stands for, something like that. In Pokemon, it's not like that where it sticks between you have to heal. Nope, it's just kind of the idea behind the stamina will just start fresh every battle. Kind of more, as I've been liking to say, it's like the Pokemon anime more if you look at how those battles work, where it's just how rested is Pikachu. And if the answer is at all rested, Ash will win, so. But let's see. Another disclaimer also though, if you are a new looking into getting into TemTem or new to TemTem and you are watching my stream to see things, I do have a couple TemTem that I should not have yet, I will warn you. Especially if you go back into the earlier streams, you'll see we have some very, very generous TemTem tamers who have stopped by and who have gifted some TemTem, and so there are some that I just should not have if you think general gameplay. However, because there's trading involved and friends and such, if you have friends that are further along, they can gift you TemTem, and especially ones from eggs or such, you can go that route. Let's do Windburst. So that is kind of one way if you want to get into the game, but you don't want to grind as much. You can work with, you can also play co-op. We did notice that. Now, if you're co-opting and you've already finished that part of the story, it sounds like you don't actually get the experience based on what we were talking with Beowulf 2 streams ago at this point. Yeah, that was episode 3 when we beat the dojo. So just keep those things in mind. We're just gonna keep doing uppercut by Smazy to get the level ups because, again, it's just we're not getting any duels, so it's just kind of a slow grind here through all the grassy areas until we get to the end. I haven't really looked into where to find certain TemTem, so I may be leaving this island only to realize I need to come back and actually be able, or leaving this island to realize I have to come back and try to catch a certain TemTem that I missed. As far as I understand, not all TemTem in the Tempedia are available right now. I believe because you do see all 3 starters through your time here on the first island, and I believe you can't obtain 2 of those starters. I picked one of those 2, so one you've been seeing is Smazy. That's one I believe is not available quite yet, and then same with the mental TemTem. I believe that you cannot get them. I also have not been able to get the climbing gear, which must be at a later one. I actually should look that up just to make sure I'm not missing it before I leave. Oh yeah, 4th and 6th island. So yep, no, we'll have to come back for those. That's a bit far away, as I presumed, because there was a joke kind of about it if you went to the salt baths, where they're like, well, I'm not going to give you my climbing gear, so you climb over my salt baths, and so you kind of knew offhand that it's like, this isn't something you can get quite yet. It's a little too early for that. Bonk. Just wanted to make sure that Saku got the nice, joyous destruction mood there. We're only hitting 1 TemTem at a time, but I promise you there can be 2. It's just we happen to be only hitting the 1 at a time, which just means that we're moving quite fast then as a result, so that's kind of nice. I mean, we're almost to Windward Fort. You can kind of see it down there. We're almost there. We're kind of passing all these tamers here that we've already beaten. Because we did go to Windward Fort already. That was 2 streams ago, where we had gotten through that and did the dojo with Beowulf. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal. Why not? Can't hurt. So as a result, we have gone through, but we didn't have the surfboard at that point, because you had to beat the dojo to get the surfboard. What is there to sell? Yeah, I'll just sell the sea salt. Why not? Make a little money. So we couldn't actually do the surfing portion of this, and that's why I'm coming back. And that's why I also came back, because, and of course I'm talking about it, but as it's kind of like last stream, we were kind of going through this whole area here on the river and through Turquesa, finishing up some quests that we need to do there and going into the Aquamarine Caves, because that was something, again, that we just didn't have access to without the surfboard, which is one really kind of cool thing about this MMO style that they're doing, is just that you can have a situation like that where half the island was not, welcome to us, and we actually still have a portion we can't get to because we don't have the climbing gear. So you do have that kind of discovery idea where you have to come back to the island and figure out more, and it's just nice to kind of have that option of knowing there's more in the future and going that direction. I don't have any of those. Let's just get, not 11, 2. Let's just get 2 of them. I want to kind of save up my money so I can get more TEM cards later, as I'm trying to catch a lot more. I have 20 cents. Jeez, they give you a ton of those. I mean, it's probably the point where you're supposed to be able to get through things, but, oh well. Let's grab a couple more of these. Just for some quick heals. A couple more bombs. That should be good, because, yeah, I think our current quests, if I'm remembering correctly, because I haven't checked them, oh, we were supposed to bring the salt back to the perfumer. Where's the perfumer? Did I pass that? I probably did. There's probably something I was supposed to do, like, way back when, and I just completely missed it. Oh, yeah, she was up there. Okay, let's go back and do that, though, then. Because that was the whole thing, is I was supposed to do that, and I just didn't. So we'll just run back there quick. Actually, let's go ahead and do Ascent, then. We haven't tried these yet, so let's see how long they last. It's probably a certain number of steps or something. So I probably should have waited until we weren't going into we were actually going to the grassy area, but it's a good test. Okay. No, I won't use another. Okay, so it's good to know how long it's for. Perfumer's right there, though. That's why I was trying to get to this area. So it wasn't too far away. That's why I wasn't too worried. I was like, we'll just do that quick. Get it over with. So the Kaku here is what our Saku used to be, if that helps to kind of see that. In case you're curious about it. But that's what evolution does right there. Oh, level 17, nice. Some good stats. Oop, yes. Do I have the salt? Here you are. It's a fine batch. These lavender-infused bath salts will fetch a hefty price. You deserve some payment. Here, have this. It's my limited edition perfume. Delicious, but TemTem don't like it much. Their loss. Oh, so we get 5 more scent. Holy crap. What was the other item that we got there? Oh no, we handed over the item. Gotcha, I read that wrong. I read that completely wrong. Okay, so yeah, so what we have here. Okay, so this one's a little funky. I think this might actually be a bug with the game. I should report it. Where we didn't talk to her first. We talked to the kids first, and so we're kind of stuck with this one here where it says to ask her, and we've already kind of gotten these other ones. So I think this is bugged currently, so we're gonna ignore that one. It's these 3 basically for the kids to do stuff, which there's one in Omninesia, and there's one in this current island, and then Arbery. So, I think we're actually going to track this one, because that's the next thing that we encounter is whatever's in Omninesia. And then we have our first steps, which is going to the airship. But we're not quite ready to go to the airship yet, like I said. Just we want to make sure that we can explore this area and make sure we're not missing anything. I know we're going to come back, but especially when we're talking about the idea of, when I said just no teleporting, is just it's nice to say, okay, well, we're just going to do our thing here. Now, the only thing is, I don't think I've gone down this waterway on the side, so maybe I should do that quick. Just to see if there's anything in particular to see. Like items or such. Ooh, there's some trainer battles. I like it. Or tamer, excuse me. Ooh, some FOMO. We love them. We love them a lot. I find them very adorable, actually. Although they do not like poison very much, so this is probably not going to go well for them. Oof. Yep, just get rid of them quick, and then we'll get rid of the other one here in a second. Why are they hitting up on my Smazy? What did my Smazy ever do to them? In fact, my Smazy's got some really good moves with that uppercut. I like that move a lot. It seems to do a lot of damage as long as it's not, you know, type disadvantage. Which, speaking of that, I still haven't opened the type disadvantage chart, so I probably should do that, because otherwise I'll probably mess up at some point and get one wrong. And it will look really, really bad. Okay. Well, speaking of bombs that we just bought, let's just throw one onto Smazy before we hit this tamer battle here. You discovered my little private pond. I guess it was bound to happen anyway. Private pond. It's not really private. More like I was wishing nobody would find out about this cozy little spot here. That's a pipe dream with all those tourists milling about. Anyway, since you're here, what about some battling? Yeah, Deniz, this first island that we're on, seems to be a very big tourist attraction. Just based on the kind of old fort there that we saw. Just the river kind of habitat. The idea that it's surfing and all this kind of fun stuff. And so, definitely kind of a lot going on there. Oof. 22. Fair enough. Why are you picking up my Smazy? You stop that. Actually, I'm going to switch out Smazy then for Orphil just to hit really hard on this next attack. Because by switching that out, we're going to get a toxic ally, which means we're going to make some poison happen too. And that's going to be really terrible against Orphil, so it's kind of a way to preempt that. Bonk. Nice. Because honestly, Orphil would be great for this island if you got it initially. Problem is, I'm not supposed to have them yet, but yeah, we had some good friends. That really helped out, so. That's obviously wrong. There we go. Making sure that certain things are showing up, so I do apologize. I think. There we go. Cool. Okay. Want to make sure that went up. Do we have other battles then? Oh, we do have another one. Don't let that party people get you down. You're welcome here as long as you're anywhere in Deniz. Grumpy guy, I call him. Do you like TemTem? Sure, I never said go no to a good showdown. Let's see how good you are. So all these tamers make me think there must be something hiding at the end, either items or something, a rare TemTem in a bush or something. I don't know. I feel like something's got to be over there, so. So let's figure that all out. Get a little bit of a stare, fair. Strangle, oh my. Yeah, it was overexerted because so Calibus basically did a thing where they did strangle, which means that they overexert and the other person overexerts. So it's something that kind of basically it's something that makes sure to kind of take a certain TemTem out in case you want to get rid of them before they do something. Oh, poison immunity, nice. And then toxic skin, because why not? Oh, but poison immunity, yeah, that's nice. I like it. Finish off Saipat. And won't quite finish off Calibus, but see, it's going to attempt to poison, and it's not going to poison. It's great. Maisie got a level up, fair enough. We're gonna switch to Barnshee just to kind of keep that leveling train going. Yeah, just get experience for all of them, because if you do that, then you don't have to worry. It's like, kind of like the RPG method, you know, where the idea of just keep swapping them out so they all get experience. We don't have any way to share experience currently. I know there is some in the game later, but currently we do not have that, so getting some experience across the whole team is pretty good. So you can look at all that experience gains. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you and you in the front. In case of more battles. Anything down here? Nope, it's just a nice waterfall kind of thing. And then there... Oh, yes, there's items. Haha. I was like, I bet there's items or something. Okay, we got 3 smoke bombs. Those are pretty valuable, actually. I like those. And 2 tonic pluses. I will take that. But, I mean, is there anything special about this? I wonder if there's a rare one down here, and that's why it's... you have to get the surfboard to get down here. Psypat's not rare. Okay, so it's not necessarily that. Well, let's just do it first. Just in case, you know, didn't go down. But yeah, they're only level 11, so it's not like it's anything special with that. I mean, there might be... a lot of the rare ones are like 5 or 10% encounter chance, so... Well, we're just getting a lot of Psypat, so... Like I said, I might just go ahead and check that stuff out later. I mean, I think that's something later in the game that I'll probably want to do, is start looking up, okay, what are the encounter rates for... what are the encounter rates for some of the rare TemTem that I want to go find, and then kind of do a hunt for stuff like that. Kind of like what you see with Animal Crossing, where they're hunting for villagers, or Pokemon where they go for a certain Dynamax. I think that's probably the best direction to go with it, instead of trying to see maybe if there's one in a certain bush. People have done the work for me already. You know, I can just utilize their guides and things. But let's go ahead and head back then. We got the 2 items, and that was the big thing I was checking for. Money is starting to become something more and more that you can actually grind, but we haven't quite gotten to a full, you know, hey, there's multiple ways to earn money kind of spot yet. So, whenever you get free items, you take them. Just so you don't have to purchase them later. Especially smoke bombs, because smoke bombs, I figure, is the more valuable of the ones, because it brings you to your last Temporium. So you can just quickly go back there if there's an issue, and heal, and then go from there. But okay, let's put Saku still in front. Let's actually see how's my squad doing with this. Okay, Orphle. I presume Orphle we actually know evolves. That's why it has a lower, I think, hit points. Especially, it probably also, yeah, it's also terrible with hit points, so it's always gonna be bad. But the stamina and speed, oh, and it has good special defense, which helps. I love Orphle. Actually, we were lucky enough to have Crema, the developers behind TemTem, actually tweet at us, which was fun. And of course, I let them know that Orphle was, for sure, my favorite. I mean, that's just how it is. So we have to go over this way, because we have to go down to the water. Because, yeah, we have to go down to it where the jail cell is. Because that's what, you know, we saw the water before. Yeah, see, it's down here. And so, let's make sure there's not things around that I can get items from. Nope, this is just an area. Okay. Just making sure there's no... Oh, there's an item. See, I was like, you gotta make sure there's items before you leave. That's the important part. Because if you don't, you know, you've missed out. Got some... I saw a Fomu. What was the other one? Oh, 2 Fomu. Okay. Well, let's do... this and this, because that's just going to destroy them. I might actually get rid of Saku. Unfortunately, the Saku I have, I think, doesn't have good special attack, and a lot of it is nature-y, you know, kind of direction. And so it kind of makes it a little difficult to do anything great. I got the evolution, which is the big thing I was looking for. But there's just other TemTem that I'm just more excited about, like Fomu, for instance. I'm actually really excited because it's like a water unicorn. I mean, ooh, Stonewall. The best way to Stonewall a TemTem, giving it a ton of defense and some special defense. Nice. We're getting a lot. I've noticed a lot of the technical machines aren't necessarily attack moves, but they are. They're not necessarily attack moves, but they're specialty things. You know, stuff that you wouldn't necessarily check in a lot. Now we've caught a FOMU, I believe, so I shouldn't have to worry about catching one here. Yeah, we've already caught one, so I can just completely destroy this one instead. But yeah, we'll probably bring one along to the new island to kind of start leveling up a bit. Ooh, there's also actually another item in here. Let's do it. Awakener. Ooh, okay, fair enough. Okay, so it looks like there is a way out this way, which I'm curious where that heads. Okay, that heads over here. So there is, yeah, that is. Oh, and then you could go out the other way, which is over there. I see. It still connects, but let's go ahead and start going around here then. Seeing if there's any items or things. And then we can figure out what the quest is, because if it is, you know, it's a quest that we can do pretty quickly, that's probably a good way to spend our time here before we head over to Omninesia. Finish off the Dookie, which we've already caught one. Again, you can kind of see in the corner there if we've caught one already, because it will let us know. Ooh, narcoleptic hit. Ooh, it's a mental move. We don't. Oh crap! Just as I was thinking of getting rid of Saku, it's like, oh, by the way, did you need a mental move? You don't have one yet. Oh my gosh. Well, I have to keep Saku now. Yes, please change out for. I really don't think I need Windburst. Oh, this one's rough. I really haven't been using Windburst on Saku, so I'm going to change that out for the mental move. I think it fits the same mold for them. Wonk. Oh, I love that move. Toxic Fang is so good. Oh, we got a level up. Already? What? What? Oh, my bay. My bay. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. That hit points went up like 20 from that. Oh. So good. Oh, let's see my bay out in the wild. Oh, because they can't fly. Oh, that's interesting. So you can only have TemTem who can actually deal in water here. Oh, that's interesting, which is most of mine right now, but because yeah, if I put the Smazy in front, they can't do anything. If I put the Barnshee in front, they can't do anything. Yeah. Interesting. I like how it does that, to be fair, but oh, my bay evolution. Okay, well, we're already off to a great start. Can I go? No. During this stream already. Oh yeah, no, Elvis, you just missed Orphil evolving, if you can catch that quite yet. So I can show you the evolved form. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And of course, now my Saku has a mental move, so I can't get rid of it, as I was planning on going over to FOMU. Now, like, nope. I mean, I have enough water type right now, to be fair, so it's not too crazy, but yeah, let me show you. My new bay. Can I look at it closer? No, it doesn't let me. Ooh, I got a new trait when the wait, does that happen whenever the level up happens? Did Saku get an Oh. Fair enough. I'm learning things. But yeah, air special. Okay. Oh, so you get a random when they level up. So if you're trying to level up a TemTem, it's a complete thing. But when knocked out, the attacker gets poisoned. Oh, that's interesting. So it kind of curses the person. You're stuck on Fire Gym. Which island is Fire Gym on? Just curious. Oh, is that Omninesia actually? Is that the island we're heading to? I mean, that would make sense where it'd be like, you start with water, and then you go to fire. I don't know, and then you go to nature, I guess? I don't know exactly how they spread it across the islands. But yes, I'm currently training a few water ones. Yeah, so like, yeah, no, there's fair amount. I mean, there's kind of ones where I'm like, you know, it's the rough patch now. Next island, okay, yeah. I mean, I can always come back here, from what I understand, right? So like, you could come back to Deniz and catch more water type, or are you stuck over there once you go over? Because I was thinking of heading over to Omninesia, but if I should go through and try to catch all the TemTem here first, then maybe I should do that quick. Yeah, I have a fair amount of water ones. So. Oh, I can always go back. Okay, never mind then. That's not a worry for me then. But yeah, I am currently training up my my water types. So. I'm also just training up my team in general. You just underlevel water. Fair enough. Can be lurking, but I want to bump those temp. Nope, totally fair. I have no issue with this. Let's see what narcoleptic hit does. I'm just too curious. So it's not going to be very good, but I just want to see what it does, and it's going to be good enough to deal with them, I think. So, oh, or just I'll do really well in the hit, and I won't see it. So I'll have to see it in the next battle. But just having a mental move is kind of nice because I haven't really had one. So it looks like this is literally just a big lake. I mean, there might be some specialty TemTem in this one, but do we have an Umishi? I don't actually know. Yep, we caught one. We've caught a lot of them at this point, so it's kind of just an idea of seeing, okay, well, have I caught this one yet? Because I've caught most of them. Oh, it made that one more speedy. Fair enough. Before it went down. That's fair. That's really not too terrible for that one to be strangled. Rest, and then a little bit Tesla prison. Just probably gonna get rid of it, and we're gonna be good. Okay, so let's try to get around this corner now, because I mean, I presumed it was probably a big empty lake, but at the same time, oop, is that, wait. That was, oh, I had to actually talk to them to actually get the battle. That's, wait. Oh, no. Oh, the battle paused because there's one over there. Are you one of them? Of course not. I don't trust him. He could be lying. Come on, calm down. He's not wearing the same uniform. Watch out. He'll throw his TemTem at us as soon as we look away. Gotcha. That's why I thought I still had time, is that they were actually hadn't both seen me quite yet. Fair enough. Let's just get rid of the Psypat. That has poison, and poison can really mess with me, so it's better to try and do my best to get rid of it. Speaking of, holy, okay. Was not expecting that much of a problem there. Okay, I know it's overkill, but I'm gonna do it. Let's switch out you for, I don't know, Ganki. Do a quick type matchup switch and kind of throw them off. Oh, that's what it looks like. And it makes me go to sleep. Oh, that's interesting. Well, now I know. So it's a really good mental hit, but then it makes yourself go to sleep. Okay, so you'd almost want to have things that can't go to sleep to have that move. Fair enough. Oh, that's right. It might have the electricity one. Oh, that's great. Oof, I'm getting tested here for sure. Let's go with, what does more, Sharp Leap does more damage, and let's do Impact. Oh, Saku's gone. Oh no, wow. Fair enough. Oh, that didn't do as much as I hoped. Oof. Oh, that one did alright, though. Ooh, another narcoleptic hit. Okay. Oh, but they're alert. Oh, gotcha. That's the way to get around it. I see what's happening. Oh, and that's so you want the electric synthesized with Nestle, don't you? Yeah, because you want it where if you hit yourself with electricity, it actually heals you. Oh, gotcha. I'm seeing how some of this works. Okay, fair enough. Um, let's go Smazy. I think that's the least negative type matchup. They still have one more TemTem as far as I can see, but... Oh yeah, that's right, the mental hit. I forgot about that. But they also damage themselves quite a lot for overexertion there, so that's good at least. I mean, good, I would say, but... Let's do another uppercut here, and switch you out for... I guess Barnshee. I'm kind of in a weird spot here, because I actually... The type matchups, who I had out early is not necessarily matching up with who I need late. Yeah. It's not very good, but I think I have to do it. Because I had to get rid of one of them, or we were going to be in trouble. Yep, there goes Smazy. I had a feeling. The nice part, at least in this game, is I've noticed that there doesn't seem to be a friendship level, which is maybe a good thing because I'm always terrible with that. I've definitely noticed that so far. There we go. Not very good, but it got rid of them. That's what matters. Ooh, but Nestle did level up. And this is probably a good time to use our vial, for sure. Oh, the Bel Soto. The thugs are west of here past the tower. Please send them packing so we can resume our work. Oh, so that's the quest, is basically all of the thugs. Oh, they must be over in the area over here. Yeah, see, they're right there. Okay, gotcha. Let's go ahead and, to be able to get back to the Temporium kind of setup, let's go ahead and do this. Actually, probably... Yep. But yeah, let's go ahead, head back to the Temporium. Might use some sense on the, when we head back, just to try and mitigate as much damage as we can. Oh, I put the wrong one. Oh well. If I would have done that correctly, it would have been fine, but my brain completely forgot how things work. Let's go ahead and put Smazy in. We'll do one more Chain Lightning this way. Get some leveling up on Smazy. Because yeah, if we're talking about the fire gym, basically, we're going to have it where water and earth are good. So if we can get... I mean, Smazy has some earth moves, so maybe that's a good way to kind of still have a good shot without having too much type disadvantage. But yeah, let's head back in. Oop, it was down here. I missed it. There it is. And just head back up to the Temporium. So I think that's going to be best for us to heal up, make sure we have all that set, and then come back down and deal with things. Just to be mostly prepared for this other quest thing that we're doing now. I mean, we're at the point where we've caught most of the ones we're seeing, so that's... I don't think I've seen one, this stream at least, that I haven't caught yet, so that's a good sign. Oh my gosh. Okay, we seem to be hitting them every couple steps. Which, I mean, again, it's not terrible, we're leveling up, but... Come on. And yeah, maybe I do want to level up my FOMU then, so I might want to go grab that. To start leveling them up. Just because they're also adorable. And no offense to Nestle currently, but doesn't seem to be. Well, I guess no, they've been fitting just fine. It's just the issue of seem to be keep getting hit by just really obscure kind of things that take them out. Well, got rid of that one. Okay. So what are they gonna do now? Sand splatter on Smazy, which is gonna do like nothing. And then, yeah, for fun, let's. Oh, because mental's good there. That's good to see. Let's, because this is when you'd want to use narcoleptic hit when it gets rid of them, because then if you fall asleep, doesn't matter, you're out of battle. So, just keep running, make our way back up, get our vial all filled up again, and then we'll head out. Because, yeah, they're talking, if you can see behind us here, there's that little kind of ring of area, and it wants us to go defeat the stuff down there to get them out. Okay, a FOMU and a Willump. I don't know when we caught both, but we apparently caught both. They're the same moveset, I just noticed. Who else do we... Oh, yeah, that's right, we have a Mishi, which... stamina is really rough there. But shared pain could be fun. We have a Pukey, which has very great special defense and hit points. Actually, this one's pretty good. Increases attack... Oh, and this is the one that increases their attack initially, too, which is nice. Ooh, maybe that might be a good one to go with. What else we got? Kalazoo, which prevents poison, and then Psypat, which we probably won't start with that one, but Toxic Affinity, which is nice. Yeah, we do have a fair amount now I look at it. Then I have Breadcrumb too, but haven't done a whole lot with Breadcrumb. I think they're going to be better to level up at the fire area, just because, well, actually no, Breadcrumb would be bad against the fire gym. They'd be good against something else because type resistances are reversed. So fire would be good against it. No, that would be rough. Ooh, I don't like that. So no, that's actually not the way we want to go there. Yeah, because we have all these water ones right here. Let's go ahead. We're now working on Saku. When we head over to fire, we're not going to want Saku, so let's go ahead and switch that out then and do some leveling. I think for right now, we should kind of stick to what we have as options. And then, yeah, once we get down to the water area, I'll probably put on Ascent just to try to really avoid taking any damage before getting to the battles. Okay. So I probably want to go straight into here and get the battle done because I want to get to the Temporium. Hey, it's that punk again, the one that challenged her ladyship. Let's avenge our mistress. For Lady Lottie, yeah. Lady Lottie was like a really pompous, full of herself kind of evildoer that we dealt with at the top of Windward Fort. And they fled. Now, I know they fled to where the kind of Aquamarine caves went to. I just can't get... I probably can get there if I trained enough for it, but it doesn't seem like it's quite worth kind of the fight for it. Let's get rid of this one here because I don't like... Oh my gosh, that's so much electricity. Saku, no. Oh, I guess Saku with the nature isn't going to be as bad against electricity, so that's going to help a little bit. Ooh, interesting. So it doesn't do as much there. Let's just try to get rid of Sparzy as quick as possible. I think that's going to help me out a lot more if I do that. Nice, that works out nicely. And then... Sure, why not? We're going to switch out to... Let's go Nesla. I think electric versus electric is bad, right? Yeah. Ooh, and a lot of overexertion there. Which is good, because that's going to go ahead and, although it makes Saku asleep for now, it will finish off the battle, which is the whole kind of point of it. Foiled again. Okay. So the question is, let's put them in front now. Because yeah, the sleep will happen for now, but it'll go away here. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, one more battle. Okay, that's why I put other people in front, just as an option. What matters, how dare you, if you really are passionate, be happy to work. Ahem. Ahem. Can we battle, please? Please? I mean, I don't want to battle, I'd rather just leave me alone, but you already caught me, so I have to go with it. Let's go ahead with Chain Lightning starting there, and we'll start the Sharp Leaves here, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that should get rid of. Yeah, see, that's a good pairing for that, because Nidrisol really does not take a whole lot of damage from the lightning, so that's a really good way to get rid of him quickly. Not gonna lie. Nice little poison. Get rid of both in one. And this works as a pairing. I like it. I think we're gonna go ahead then. Oh, we're gonna have to have you rest, Nesla, and then I think we're gonna swap out Nidrisol for Gonki here. Here we go. Because that way I don't have any issues, you know, with the wind. Feather Gatling. That's probably not gonna do much. Yeah, that's really bad against them. But then let's go ahead, do some electricity, some more electricity. And that will get rid of 2i. There we go. But yeah, these battles, I will say, they ain't no Team Rocket. They seem to really, really kind of actually have TemTem that do things, and so you have to be kind of careful. Oh, they disappear when that happens. So it says there should be a way to. Oh, it's the healing above. Oh, well that. Well, we're gonna Vile then, because I'm gonna need to. Otherwise, that's gonna be the end of the battles here. There we go, let's do that. Archaeology, hard work, Professor. We're so close to the X that marks the spot. This is not archaeology, but mere treasure hunting. Lotte's a vulgar scavenger. Hey, who goes there? You're not getting out of here. Oh, fun. There's no need for... No witnesses! That's what Lady Lottie said. So we had to get the 4 battles done, it looks like. Which we're getting fairly close to get. Oh my gosh, they have other TemTem. Okay. Ooh. So... And then let's switch you out, because Barnshe's going to wreck you otherwise. I guess to probably Nestle for the electric. It's kind of a weird spot here for the type matchups, but Wind Burst will not do good against Nestle. So and of course, let's do that followed by this. Oh, well, that... Oh, that's right, because electric's good against mental. I always forget about that, because it's kind of a weird thought process, but... It kind of makes sense, but it's one of those, it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Yes, overexertion, I like it. And we got rid of the Kelebus. Now there was some toxic, which that's unfortunate, so we'll put Saku back to kind of deal with that. And switch you out. I guess we don't have to switch them out. So, we just won't. Oh! Wow, wait. Oh, because mental is good against the neutral. And then also, oh, that's melee. Oh, interesting. They went away. Okay, let's check our squad last time. If we put Saku back here, do like... that would work as a team, right? To start out. There we go, let's try it. Your turn to dig. What? I've been digging all morning. Keep digging. No way, you keep taking bathroom breaks at this rate. Watch out over there, this is where you come in. You'll regret this, stranger. So, we probably have to go back up and actually heal before we keep checking out this area, just because we are getting a little low on things here. Well, this is actually really bad to have Nidrisol on now, so we're gonna go ahead and get, I think, Smazy out. We'll just do some Chain Lightning to kind of get some general damage going. Stop beating up on Smazy. Probably just want to go all out on Luali, because that's the higher level of the two. Oof, not quite. Don't be dealing with my Gonki that way. I mean, either way, there's going to be some switching out, I think. Let's do that, and let's switch out Gonki for... Let's go Nidrisol there. I am risking a wind move, and I know that, but At the same point, I'd rather have, for the electric, have Nidrasil out. Oh gosh, well that's not good. I was hoping Lolly was going to be gone for that, but... Well he is, because their partner decided to get rid of him. Oh, I love it. Let's throw out... for the experience, Saku, come on out, because it's not going to be an issue, because they're going to be overexerted, so I have 2 turns to do this. This is just going to be fun. Bonk. There we go. That's good. Oh, so yeah, Saku leveled up, so that worked. Yep, now you don't have to dig. Exactly, that's the way to look at it. Coward's Cloak. Revolutionary Cogno Cloak that allows the TemTem holding it to gain experience from battle. I was just talking about this. I was just talking about the experience cloak, basically. Oh, that's so good. Okay, well, first let's go ahead and see who has the 4-leaf clover. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we don't want... That increases the capture rate. That doesn't increase the... the encounter rate. That's right. What does the Hopeless Tonic do? I don't even remember. Once per battle, if the TemTem is the last ally standing... Oh, it basically gets 3 extra turns. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, Ganki is really the only one without gear. But I don't think Ganki really needs the leveling. I mean, Saku really needs the leveling, so I'm actually going to go ahead and change this to Coward's Cloak. Because even if Saku's not in battling here, they'll still get some experience, which is nice. And then we'll just go ahead and make Ganki have the umbrella then. Which is what we had before, to be fair. Okay, but let's go ahead and make our way back for some healing. No, we should be good with Wild now. And then I'm going to come back down and check this area out, just because I want to make sure I don't miss any items, but we can actually go to the Archaeologist now, which will be nice. And let them know, yep, it's all safe. Because, yeah, I can see the quest line here went from Bel Soto stuff to report back to the Archaeologists. And, you know, when playing an MMO, you just do all the side quests, because who cares about the main quest? I mean, that doesn't get you all the fun stuff usually, it just progresses the story. If I want money and items and glory, I need the side quests. I really want to see this badger here. Oh my gosh, I love the badger with the crystal claws too. That's really cool. Not gonna lie, I really love it. Really, really love it. Who's on my squad at this point? We have some overlap here, and that's the only thing I was trying to figure out to see if I could remove some of the overlap, but we want to level them up. And maybe Ganki goes away for a... Well, but electricity is good against water right now and wind, so we don't want to do that. And we might put the Barnshi away for now, just to get some leveling in. And put, like, who do we want? Put you down here and give you the cloak. Can I... Oh. Yeah. Squad will unequip this and give it to... Oh. And that way Saku can be up front at this point anyway. We can go that route. Oh, maybe we want... Go back and check. I know, I just said maybe not, but... does Lolly does have a poison move. With Toxic Farewell. The fact that Kallazu doesn't have a poison move yet is kind of rough. Just in this spot, because to level them up. Same with Saipat, just being... We'll switch that in for now then. I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, kind of puts that in that weird spot where, you know. I do wish you could kind of move around the gear, I will be honest, because there's like no way to move the gear off of them. You have to go in, unequip it, and then re-equip it. I presume there's something in the works about that, but I just, you know, UI-wise, it's definitely something, UI and UX really, it's really something that would be nice to kind of have as a quick option. The same way that you can quickly filter your roster down in the bottom right, it'd be really nice to be able to just do that and have some quick, you know, oh, change the gear around from here to here, you know, that kind of stuff. But I think it seems like gear is still kind of in the works as being worked on, so that might be part of it too. Get rid of the level 12 first. And then Narcoleptic hit should get rid of them too. Yeah, that does nothing to Saku. Bonk. Actually, maybe I should be leveling up this. I know I just like kind of was like, oh yeah, I should go level another one. I'm like, maybe I should be doing the scale as well. Well, scale's hard to level because Earth right now isn't going to do well against anything, but that is good to take note of that I have a scale which is an Earth against Fire, because Earth against Fire is pretty good. So, that is an option too. Now I'm starting to plan ahead because, of course, Elvis is like, oh yeah, don't forget about that. I'm like, oh gosh, I can't forget about it now. Get rid of the scale first, the one that probably is going to do more damage. Almost quite leveled them up. Let's just do this again. There we go. Okay, now that I got to here, let's go ahead and do the scent now. Because we're going to go over to the archaeologist, so that's going to take some time. But it's safe now? They won't trouble you anymore. Finally, I was dying to get back to work. Let's go. Indeed, but first thing first, thank you. Please have this. 30 tiny crystals. What are tiny crystals? Ooh, what are those? Ooh, 30 can be sold at good price. Good, money making. Like I said, that's what you do side quests for. Money. Okay, let's go the long way just to make sure there's not any items or things hidden about. Well, let's use one more. Don't see any items hidden, but let's just keep looking around, you know. Never know where items could be hidden. No, this is probably just a place to get some water TemTem. Doesn't look like there's any hidden items. Well, I think that wraps up then our journey on Deniz, so we can start heading towards the airship. So that's fun. Oop, still have some battles, which is good because we are leveling up a water TemTem in the background, so it's probably good to keep battling a little bit just to get some extra levels. Let's do that and that. Try to get rid of the level 12 one before it hits me or anything. Yeah, there we go. Oh, good, and Smazy leveled up. Nice. Nope, not quite an evolution for Smazy yet. Oh, so curious. But so now the interesting part, so we end up at Gifted Bridges here, which is a present from Omninesia, the place we're about to go to. So that's something to keep in mind when they start talking about relations between the two 2 floating islands. Definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, let's just keep this up. I mean, obviously when we get over there and we start talking about fire, we're gonna probably end up, let's see, because yeah, we'll want to avoid nature, so unfortunately Nidrasil's gonna go away for a bit, and crystal, which we don't have any crystal, but having fire, water, and earth in general seems to be kind of the way to avoid damage, but water and earth specifically to, yeah, water and earth would be the way to go. We don't have too much earth, but we have the water, so. Well, maybe that's a way to do it, actually, because we're going to start going through some areas that are going to be lower level. Maybe it'd be good to go ahead and start leveling up like a Fomu, for instance. Well, I already have the evolution, and the evolution is much better than the initial, so yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's also put Willimp in for like Smazy, I guess. And then details, let's unequip this, put this onto Willimp, just as a leveling technique there. Yeah, because Toxic doesn't necessarily do anything to fire. It doesn't look at the nature though, so it might be good to kind of go the route of Kalamazoo and get that leveled up as well. Choices. But as melee, let's probably grab this one. See, it's just a lot of choices that always come up, you know? Let's go with this. I think this is going to be the best option for now, just to deal with things. And then once we get over to Omninesia, we can start looking at making sure we train up our water TemTem in the background. Because getting our nice flying unicorn, leveled up water unicorn, is probably a good idea. That just sounds awesome. Look at this flying behind me. Look at that. Oh, so cute. Such cuteness. So much climbing though. Oop. Oop, almost got it through. Because yeah, we're probably going to hit some generally lower TemTem. I mean, we're probably around, what, the 12 range right here? Just based on what I know. 10, okay, yeah. Oh, didn't quite get rid of him. But I hit the Saku, which is okay then. Oh, let's see what the head charge does. I'm curious. Ooh, heavy blow to the Willimp. Yeah, still not too terrible. Oof. That looks awesome. Wait, a hold technique. Oh, so if you use... Wait, oh, I get it now. So... this technique isn't ready right away. So when it's saying patient 10%, you know, bring it back, it's that it actually brings back anything that you have to... Oh, so I want to get hold techniques. Okay, do I have any other ones? Let me check for the backpack for the courses. Oh, that's right. Willimp can learn Tsunami too. Ooh. Let's do it. Because Tsunami is a hold move. Let's do it. Because it doesn't... I mean, we could always just get rid of it later. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. And I think the Tsunami automatically does the whole cold thing too, which is nice. Because Saku is wind, right? I'm not losing it? Yeah, nature wind. Okay. Like, I don't think I'm losing it. I mean, I often do, but... you know, I didn't think in this situation I was. Okay, so maybe back to Ursula. Let's just go ahead and visit the Temporium just to reset our Temporium location. Oh, let's go see how much money we earned, actually, from the Tiny crystal. Fair enough. 600, not bad. That's pretty good for that side quest. It wasn't too hard there. So let's go ahead and just check out to see if we have enough for any other clothing. I mean, I did get the glasses, but that was also because they were fairly cheap. Yeah, like wetsuit is way far away from me anytime soon. I mean, I eventually would like to get not essentially everything, but a lot of them, you know. Yeah, obviously there's the whole dye packs too, dye bundles and everything that you have to wonder about. But yeah, most things are like 12,000 and up, so not gonna happen from here. Which is fair, you know, I can't be too mad about that. You know, it's meant to be something you're buying later game anyway for collections, so. Oof, what is that, TemTem? No, I love you, Willem, but I don't really as much care about you right now. What is this one? Oh, I can't see. But that is so cool. Oh, I love it. Yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, because we have to head all the way back to. Oh wait, no, Aristola is the one with it. I almost messed it up. We're not gonna talk about it. I almost went completely across the island to the wrong spot. We don't have any people online right now. Yeah. Okay, I was just like maybe I should be chatting with people or try to meet up with them, but nope. Airship time. So we have 2 quests to check out here, and it's from this person. Who are you and what do you want? Are you looking for crew? Not you, definitely. I might need a cabin boy or 2 grown up for that. Too much weight. Let me tell you about Astron. Who's that? He's a great lad. Oh, is he grown up? Is he that grown up? Well, time flies. There's an idea. He's hardworking and nice. Yes, he's from a very nice family, honest people. He's always a good good egg, you can tell. Very well then. Go tell the kid to come aboard. We're sailing off as soon as we finish loading. Tell him to bring just the essentials. We're already too heavy. I mean, I have to go back there. How far was it again? Oh, because I have to go all the way. I'd have to go all the way to Bricolmar and then sail down here to hit there, and then all the. I have to though. I mean, it's a fetch quest. I have to. Like, who would I be if I didn't do this? And we're gonna make it to Omninesia. We have enough time in this stream. I'm not worried. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go. Oh, what type is that one? Because we have our own. For those. Oh. For those that don't know, we have our own. It's probably at the bottom here. Koish. I wonder if that's actually the Luma for it. For those that don't know, Lumas are shiny TemTems, basically. So the idea, if you think from Pokemon, where a TemTem has a rare version that is a different color palette and everything. Oh my gosh, we're Willow friends. I love it. That's what that basically is. It's one where it's a super rare version that you can go and kind of look for. And there's ways in the game they've built to kind of go look for it, but it if I remember correctly, it is actually more rare than what the shinies were. I can't climb, I want to climb. Oh well. I will also mention, kind of as we're going through, if you have not seen TemTem or our TemTem gameplay, there are some buildings that are there, and you'll kind of be like, well, why aren't you going in those? Some of them are work in progress, or WIPs. Because it's an early access game, they're still building out some things. So this is also something to mention in the future if you're watching through this because it just released and you want to see how we did it. This is 0.6.16. So this will not have everything in the game, and there will be stuff that will not match necessarily. Just as a good mention, that is something that you want to watch out for. I also just noticed though that I need to switch this out because they're gonna do very badly otherwise. Like at least my Saku, yes, is wind, but also is nature, which will help it from any electric. But do not want my Willem to already go down this early. Whereas Nesla is a little different there. Let's do the fancy one. A nice fancy narcoleptic hit to finish off the other one. Oh, that looks so cool. Get some experience and head further. But yeah, and then we just have to head down the river, and that's not gonna be terrible. Sounds good. We'll get some leveling up of our Willump. Or Whiplump. I've actually been saying it wrong. And because there was only one Gonki at the time, I didn't worry about an issue of them hitting Whiplump early enough. But just in case people are curious, like, why didn't you switch it out that time? It's like, well, because there's only one of them. I knew we were going to get rid of it at level 5. Like, we're going to be hitting that point where I'm going to be going past... I'm going to be racing through the TemTem. Is there an item right there? Have I missed this item every time I've gone past? Oh, 2 Tem card. Well... being observant in this game is nice because they hide items in places you wouldn't necessarily look to if you've played games like this before. And the problem also is because updates can also mean that things will appear that you're not used to. Oh, so that's the evolved form of the mental one, in case people are curious. Definitely the evolved form there. So there's kind of some issues with actually finding things because I might go backwards and find something that didn't technically exist when I actually went through the first time. So just do some swap outs. I think that's gonna be better for leveling. Goodbye. That's why I put Nidrasil out, because, you know. I think that's the one big issue I'm going to have, is just Nidrasil, unfortunately, is not going to be great against fire types. They will be fine against nature, just because the toxic will be great, and then nature will stop any nature damage, but it's going to be very rough when it comes to actually... I actually wonder if that's the island they come from. I don't know offhand is the problem. Does it say? That's one thing on the Tempe that I also kind of wish it would have, is that I can see all these TemTem, but it doesn't necessarily tell me where to find them. Oh, they're revered in Arborian. Okay, so I would presume it's there, but... Yeah, so it doesn't really tell you where it is the problem. So... Yeah. So, that's the only issue I have with it. It's just, there's no tracking of like, oh, here's where you'd find that TemTem, so you can kind of start locating them and go that direction. I mean, it's fine to look it up on the internet, but that's one thing that I've kind of enjoyed in games like this, where it's like, oh, here's where you go to get that, hint, hint. But... yeah, it's not going to do too much damage, I knew that, but I wasn't exactly worried about that. Okay, I know it's not going to do much damage, but let's see what Tsunami looks like. I remember it being awesome. Yeah, look at that. That looks cool. And it does make him cold. And it, oh, it brought back stamina. Okay, that's actually good to know. So if you regain some stamina, but you've already overexerted yourself, you actually have an issue with that. But I also just realized, yeah, Willump is not very good on stamina, so Tsunami's not going to be very easy to pull off, is the only issue with it, but... yeah, unless you do bubbles, because if you do ice cubes, it's going to be a lot more. So let's just switch you out for Nidrasil. Let's try to Sharp Leaf the one that's lower, just to see if maybe that'll get rid of them. Because they'll probably shoot a lot of water now at the different... oh, actually they did it at Saku first, interesting. Toxic Fang on you, another. Because yeah, that's basically just ends them every time it happens, so I'm always kind of willing to do it. Oop, Pukey leveled up, nice! That's what we wanted. Oh wait, this one had a, is this the one that had a Temporium on it? Before I go too far, yeah, might as well just heal while I'm here. Saku's getting a bit low, so I don't want to have to switch them out and miss out on some healing. But again, it's just another nature TemTem with a toxic move, which is just helpful. I mean, so that's a good way to kind of do stuff against them. So yeah, here's the salt area, like I said, where it's just a bunch of climbing areas, and so that's where I presume. So I presume you have to come back to with the climbing gear, and you'll get something that matches more of a late game kind of feel. Bubbles, just to do something. Yeah, not gonna do too much, but it's not the end of the world to do it. And then Tsunami, because I want to. I mean, just look at that. It's so majestic. It's awesome. Like, what else more could you want from this game of a TemTem that adorable, bringing up that big of a monstrosity of a wave. Okay, so we should be coming down. Yeah, it's right down. Okay, if I just keep going south, I'll get there. It's like I think it's just south from here. So let me just keep going on this nice surfboard. There we go. Cool. Into the area. Oh. There we go. And then it's this one? Yes. Congrats to a spot. Hooray, it's amazing. I'm gonna fly on an airship. Where's my backpack? Okay, so now I have to go find him at the... Hello again, about Astron. My young boy, yes? Have you gone? I want to know when you do. Wait. Have you gone to the terminal? He'll want to know when you do. Oh, okay. So it's basically giving you a hint of where to finish the quest, just from what I've understood. So that's oh my gosh, that is really cool. See, I'm seeing all these other TemTem because again, it's just kind of how it goes. I also like the Brock o'clock reference, because that is obviously a Pokemon reference, especially the fact that their character is dressed up like Brock is just more impressive. I mean, this is the craftsmanship you like to see. And the only tough part, obviously, with going with Brock is there really isn't any rock types in this game. I mean, there's Earth, there's Crystal. They're kind of like it, but not really. So, but I do appreciate the craftsmanship of the Brock reference. Especially because in this game, dojos are much tougher than gyms. So... Let's see, let's just do that to you. Actually, no, let's do this to you and try to get rid of you still. Because you're going to make the other one faster. I'm not a fan of that. So I'm going to get rid of you. Aquastone, which does like nothing. And they're also overexerted, which is nice, but Tsunami! So the cool part of Tsunami is, yeah, it's 25, but it's also going to regain some stamina, so it's going to regain 3 here, and then the usual more. So it also makes some colds. There's some cool combinations you could do with Tsunami as a water type, and then use another cold move to freeze. Like if you double Tsunami with 2 water type, you could freeze them immediately, and that's just a win for you then. Doesn't matter who you have out. Because for those who don't know, cold status isn't anything on its own, but if you get if a TemTem gets a second cold status, it is frozen solid. So it's a way to kind of really stunt your opponent's ability to do anything. And again, just because I'm flashy, We'll do all the flashy moves. So now, hey, never gets old. It doesn't. Just so fun. Ooh, Willem went up. Nice. I like it. Love the leveling up. Where are we? We're down here. So we are actually about to come up on a heal zone. So I might as well do that quick. While I'm here, you know. Oh, we do have a new TemTem there that I don't recognize. That's fun. That's the thing, you can see some following them, so like there's certain ones you see that you're like, I have no idea what you are, because I haven't encountered you in the wild or really in an actual trainer battle yet. So that is a cool part of the kind of the follow mechanic, which, I mean, if you think about in Pokemon games that have had it where a Pokemon can follow you, you know, you can't see other trainers doing stuff usually, and that's the downside of it, is that it's mostly just for yourself. But in here, you can actually say like, ooh, I wonder what that one is. I'm excited to go see this one, and it kind of gets you amped up to try something later then. Let's do head charge here just for fun. Because it looks cool. That's about it. It just looks cool. But yeah, see, they're getting a lot of experience here. So this is kind of how I'll level them up quickly. 2 water types at once. And obviously in battles you don't necessarily want to have like one type, so I'm not going to have all water, but generally you're going to want to have types that are just going to help you in general. So I'll want to have some off types. Like having my water electric will be nice, because that's going to be, you know, just in case someone has a wind or something, it'll be a good way to make sure of that. But make sure, a good way of making sure that I actually do what I'm saying I'm going to do, you know. I'm actually going to survive, but definitely when I'm looking at like a dojo where I'm expecting to see all fire type, for instance, that's going to be a little different. Tsunami! Let's see how much it actually does, because this is I think the first time we've had it where there's a TemTem that's going to get hit by it. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot for half damage, but you know. It's the intimidation factor, let's be honest. It's really the intimidation factor. That's what it is. Okay, so let's go over here. And wait, we have to keep going, right? Yeah, this is just pre-call tomorrow, so I have to keep going. There's also something else to kind of consider. Wait. Oh no, here's where I have to get off. I have to go up. That's right. There's also something else to consider, is that there are wishing wells now, where apparently you can get a wish you well coin and throw it in there and get something, which I don't know what wish you well coins are yet, so it's kind of intriguing to see that on the island and say, oh, I wonder what this is, but so it's just kind of nice to see that. So yeah, we have to go all the way. Where is it? Oh no, I have to go out the northeast side. Just reminding myself of all these places that, you know, I've been to, but not in a while. But I think we are going to go ahead, make it to the airship terminal, and then just take a short break. That'll be good to make sure that we're all settled in when it comes to the actual, when it comes to the heading to another island and learning all their customs. We should be there pretty quickly, though. I mean, I don't expect the TemTems in this areas to really put up too much of a fight. I mean, this is something I went through, you know, a couple streams ago at this point, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine at this point. So it should be pretty quick. Just depends on our encounter rate and how many times we hit Gonki. Because that's the only one that's really annoying with the water type that we have. Because, I mean, electric will rip this apart. So, it's kind of that rough spot there, but... So we can't take the chance when it's 2 of them. If it's just 1, we could take the chance they'll be faster than it, but... When it's 2 of them, it kind of makes a difference. but I mean, they do nothing to Nidrosol, basically, so. Toxic Affinity on Nidrosol is so nice. All the poison. I also just love that one of the heads for Nidrosol is just so happy. It's so cute. Ooh, that's a new one too. See, I'm noticing a lot more newer ones. Right? Not necessarily new TemTem, but ones that I have not seen before on this island. Maybe because I'm paying more attention to their tamers, that might be part of it. Because on other ones I was more worried about just existing, but... There we go. Goodbye scale. And we're inching, you can see it. Now, and something to kind of take note of, and this is something that I've mentioned in previous streams, but not this one yet, is that the lower the level, basically the level matchup that we have is what determines the experience. So if you see, Saku's getting less experience from all this because they're level 20 versus the level 15s of the other ones. There's also something where if you get a TemTem from someone else, just like how you see it in other monster collecting games, you get more experience from battles. So it's something that if you're gifted one, for instance, like through an egg or something, they're gonna grow a little quicker, which is nice. Here we go, Arisola. That's what we were trying to get to. So we'll do one more quick heal. Just if we're gonna lose on something on the way over, we'd rather come back to the airship area, not much further. And we'll go ahead. We'll check on Asteron first. Maybe we'll just take a break first, actually. That's probably the better idea. Take the break. Get it out of the way. So, when I come back in just a few minutes, we'll go ahead and we'll do some air shipping. But otherwise, I will see you all in just a little bit. Take a little break, stretch, use the restroom, get some water, all that fun stuff. Bye-bye. See you in a bit. And I'm back. Okay. We're all ready. We got some snack cheese. We got, you know, a little bit of Arnold Palmer drink action. I think we're all set to start going. So I think I probably have to go talk to Astron on the ship first. No, I can't get on the ship first. Okay. Because, yeah, does it highlight that? Yeah, it doesn't even let me show near the ship. So the fact that I can't get onto the narwhal means I need to start by actually getting onto it. Who are you and why are you bothering me? I'm Tesla Bolts. Congratulations. Excuse me, I have a ship to tend to. Who are you? I am Ada Ture, the owner and master of the good airship Narwhal, and I'm a bit busy. Sophia suddenly. She does she? I have great respect for the Dojo Master, but you must be quite a tamer if she trusts you like that. But we're already fully crewed. I don't need a cabin kid. You can always use a tamer. In the air? No, my friend. Up there's only the currents, the pan sun, and a big bag of hot air. That's all that stands between you and death when you're an air sailor. However, listen, we're missing a passenger, some sort of Omninesian scholar of TemTem, a certain Tahani. If you can find her as soon as possible, I might be able to squeeze you into the cabin somehow. Where is she? Last time we spoke, she said she was heading for Turquesa. Something about some local variety of TemTem or some such. What does she look like? She looks like an omniscient TemTem scholar. What do I know? She probably changes clothes daily. I was just down next to Turquesa. The joys of MMOs. So, yep, we're heading back to Turquesa now. So, here we go. Let's see. Oop, too far. So we basically have to go the exact same path I just went down, which is not very probably fun to watch, but you know we'll make it through. But we have to find this Tahani down in Turquesa apparently, which you know that's how it goes. I mean I can see on the map probably how far in she is, because yeah Turquesa's down here. Oh yeah, she's right on the beach. Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's head back that way. We're gonna get our training in for our water TemTems like Elvis requested, so you know. That's a good sign. Okay. I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot of experience, but, you know, we'll be getting some. That's the important part. That slowly but surely the water TemTem will start leveling up, so. We'll look at it that way, apparently. Like, I could use Sense, but at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to use Sense when it's just inconvenience and not just, like, actually trying to avoid losing and wiping out? Because from what I hear, wiping out is really bad for you. Like, you lose a lot. And, like, especially when money is tight at the beginning, where you don't want to spend too much, and there's all this clothing that I want to buy, and dyes and everything. Like, I don't know if I want to take that chance. But, no, we made it through that portion without any issues there. So, now on to the water. We'll just sail our way down. Oop, not what I meant to do. Oop. TemTem. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, Fomu. Oh, they're so cute. Well, look at your older sibling here. Willump. I'll be honest, I have not looked at all the gender of my my TemTem. So I don't actually know if I have breeding potential at all with these. Let's see. Cheer up. Lifts the spirits. It lifts the spirits of the target and gives one hold. Oh. That could be pretty good if someone... I mean, I don't think I'm going to take it right now, but that is a cool combo piece where if there's someone who needs like 3 or 4 turns to get to a move, if you sped that up, that could be pretty good. I mean, some of the ones that hold 3 are quite crazy, actually. So getting them on turn 2 instead would probably make a huge difference. Oh, shared pain, nice. That's unfortunately actually probably gonna be the downfall here, but. Don't think it's gonna get rid of the Kalazu, but might as well try. Yeah, it didn't. But it made them both cold. Let's actually do this. I want to actually set it up where... I know I'm going to take some damage for it, but I actually want to see them frozen, see what it does. So again, I think I'm going to go ahead... This is going to get rid of him, isn't it? It's not going to freeze him. Yeah. But it would cause them to be frozen, which is interesting. So, let's get rid of them both at the same time because... style. I don't know. Oh, but overexertion by a lot. Ooh, that wasn't smart. That was really not smart. Well, let's go back up to where that heal was. Because I kind of forgot about overexertion there for a moment, and the fact that it's 25 stamina to that move. I mean, eventually the idea is that, well, I mean, one, Tsunami isn't supposed to be a move that they know yet, so that's part of the issue, is that just I gave them a move that is way bigger than them, so like, but at the same time, later on they'll have more stamina to the point where they can actually probably do it twice in a row, but... Untamed Pukey. It sounds weird in saying Pukey, but it's literally how it's put, is Pukey, or Pukai, but still. And Sharp Leaf, which should get rid of it, and then we just move on. Ooh, Saku, level up, nice. 80 hit points, that's pretty good at this point. I think at even with a lower level, it's the most I have on anyone. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a tanky one. That's a tanky one. Oh yeah, I was mentioning information. Okay, so yeah, I have males of the one that were traded to me, which makes sense. They would probably give me the ones that are not necessarily the breeding ones, because I'm not nearly to the point of considering that at all at this point. And definitely something I'd consider when I'm trying to really maximize what I want from my team, but nice. You're done. Water Blade to the water type. Yeah, that's not gonna work out too well for you. Willump is also about to level up, which will be nice, so. Oh, knocked us help due to exertion. That's nice and easy. Yep, leveled up, so another stamina. That's good. Some more special attack. The attack's not as huge. I think we have more special attack style things. Okay, we're almost to Turquesa here. I think it's right over here. Yeah, there it is. Into Turquesa, so this must be her right here. Yeah, I see what they're saying about the dressing there, but yeah. What do you do? Right now I'm enjoying the final days of my vacation. Well, if you can call it a vacation, I'm actually busy studying your water TemTem. Such an amazing variety. I know more about the nature TemTem of Omninesia, but of course the denizen ones are fascinating. You're not from around here. Indeed not, I'm from Omninesia. Let's say I'm well known in Nanga, so to speak. Okay, I don't know what Nanga is, so that's not gonna help. I have a message from Captain Ada Ture. What does she have to say? Narwhal's ready to leave. Oh, already? But I haven't had anywhere near enough time to finish my study of the local TemTem. Oh, by Anak. I thought I had at least another week. Bah, whatever. Thanks for letting me know, friend. Please let the captain know I won't be using the Narwhal. She can take off without me. I'll find another airship when she's done. What about some payment? Oh, of course. Sorry, you've taken the trouble of coming all the way here. Yes, I have. I had to come to the south for like the 3rd time in a row because I kept missing where the quests are going to take me. Oh no, I'm afraid I left my wallet at the hotel. Let's see. Hey, maybe you'd like to keep my ticket? It's already paid for, and Ada Ture doesn't do refunds. Would you like to visit? Yeah, sure. If you hurry, I'll make it in time. You already know where to find Ada Ture and the Narwhal. Just tell her you'll be taking my place. And please, if you're ever in Nanga, please do pay me a visit. I'd love that. Awesome. So back we go. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's check the clothing shop while we're here. I mean, it never hurts to make sure at this point, just that there's nothing that I might want, because I think the aesthetics are fun here. So yeah, that's wrong. No, I have the glasses, the pushed up shades. T-shirt, no. There is the sundress and sneakers, but I'm like, I don't think that's really me. No, swimmer kit is definitely not a thing. I like the swimwear, it's fun, but no. Faded t-shirt and striped backpack, nope. And then yeah, bundles for The dies are the same. So nope, just got the pushed up shades. That's how it works. But yeah, here kind of the stuff, like I said, that's the work in progress content here. So this is what it's talking about. Like, there's gonna be a trading house here, where maybe it's meant with, you know, the whole point that you can bring TemTem to trade for their TemTem or something, or, you know, certain TemTem net you something. Like, oh, if you trade me 5 Gonki, I'll give you 10,000 Pansuns. Probably not that much, but you see what I mean. It might be something where it's kind of like a bounty system. They kind of already have that with just releasing TemTem, so one of the moneymakers there, just kind of later for spoilers I've seen, is that there is a kind of free the TemTem society that like it when you release TemTem, and they'll pay you money for it. So you actually catch them just to release them, to earn some cash. But the only problem with that is you have to get to that spot to actually see, you know, limits and things that go with it. So haven't quite gotten there, but I know there's kind of that brings you back to the whole like the daily and weekly play, where you'd want to do a certain number of TemTem in a week. Now, I would consider that probably once I got there that I would do that off stream, probably to do that kind of money making material, and then any new content I probably would save for actually on stream. Kind of the same way we do Minecraft on this channel, is one way. I'm considering that in Paper Mario, where there's kind of the fetch quest on the side, and I didn't know if that would be good for on stream or not. I'm still kind of considering on that one whether I want to take an episode and just do all those. That might be with this week. Who knows? I mean, I can't do all of them yet, but I can at least do a good amount. I'm sorry, I'm struggling opening up Snack Cheese right now, and that's why I'm trying to stall. So eventually, but it's like breaking apart. Whew. Well, we made it. Okay. But for those who don't know, there are many brands of snack cheese here in Wisconsin. Let's go this route. Oh, hello, Rainbow Explosions. Thanks for stopping by. We're playing some TemTem. We're about to head to the new island. So there's going to be some new content here in a little bit, but I have to make it all the way back there because the quests that I had to go through had me running back and forth between the different continents. Or not continents, back and forth between the different... What am I trying to say? Brain, ow. Back and forth between the north and the south of the area. So we're just running around. But I will put a Johnny there. Oh wow, we've been streaming for over 3 months now, jeez. I mean, it makes sense, but just like, whoa. When you see it on a badge, you kind of think about it a bit more. Actually, depending on when we started, we might be coming up quickly on the 6 months. Should we start in July? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're slowly inching our way. I mean, the experience isn't doing much at this point. It's still a little bit, so I don't want to necessarily bash it, but it's definitely slow going right now as we have to deal with all the various adventures as we get there. But once we're back to the airship, I think we're going to be able to leave now. I think we got to that point, so we'll have about another hour or so of stream to kind of mess around a bit in Omninesia. We just have to get past all these Genki. Just taking a bit, yeah, but... Well, especially because they're just low levels, the problem is you're not getting much experience from these, but at the same point, it's like, do I really want to put on an item that costs money that is not as renewable right now as I wish? No, not really. So, we'll just work our way through them and get the slight bits of experience, and overall it'll be a nice chunk, but getting there is going to be a bit rough. I mean, the nice part is Puki is getting pretty close to leveling up again, which getting them closer and closer to being viable to actually have in our party, which is what our goal is. Our goal is to have the kind of various one, because here we have a water wind, I know we've got a water electric, which in Nesla. I I think if Smazy levels up, or evolves, I think that might probably be... Do we actually know what happens when Smazy evolves? I don't actually know. Let's level up for scale. Yeah, no. No, we don't know. So, I would presume, based on knowing the Earth move, maybe some Earth is put into it, but I don't know for sure. That's a gamble, technically. So, okay, we made it. All right, you have a ticket, so go talk to Augustin and tell him you'll be taking Tahani's birth. Move it, we have to sail off. Let's do it. On to Second Island. Hello again, the narwhal is nearly ready to sail off. May I see your ticket? Yes, here it is. It must be Testable, it's the one that's taking Tahani's birth. Pleased to meet you. Very well, all seems in order. Welcome to the narwhal. It's the first door on the left, then downstairs to the berths. You coward, don't run away from me, Testable. Excuse me, but only passengers are allowed on the nar. Getting away so you have to face me again. Oh, I have to fight Max? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have TemTems that are meant to level up. I don't have my best party right now. Oh no. Oops. Well then, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, because you're nature. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we'll just do bubbles then. And then... Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, Saku's in trouble. Okay. But we do have some sharp leaf to kind of do some damage. What do I want? So I want a wind one. Oh, that's why Tsunami's been doing the whole damage boost. Okay. So if I still do Tsunami, do I have another? I have Gonki as wind. Yeah, let's go there. That will make it so it still get the buff then. Oh, and they have all 6 too. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be really rough. Tsunami didn't do exactly what I was hoping for, unfortunately, but here we are. Yeah, let me try to freeze him though. Oof. Oh, they're poisoning everything. No. Oh no, there goes Willump. Willump. Okay, so we've gone 1 for 1 now. So it's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. We don't know who they're bringing out, do we? Well, let's bring out Pukey then. Because they already had a water type out, so I'm gonna hope they don't have another water. Oh no, it's electric. It's even worse. Oh no. Let's switch Gonki to... Okay, so what do we have? We have double wind. We have... electric... Yeah, I might just have to go ahead and try to... go for it. As much as I hate to do that, but... Ooh, yeah, no, I had a feeling. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. But at least Gonki's no longer poisoned. I hate to throw out something... We haven't seen much wind, though. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think this is going to be the best method for us to get through here. Ooh, you do have Windblade. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am getting wrecked in this battle. I mean, I have some revives, so I can kind of go that route and hope that they just start overexerting themselves. That is kind of the hope I think I have. Let's put out Saku. Just for the idea of trying to revive someone that actually is going to do something, I hate to say worthwhile, but that's kind of where we are. Yeah, because that's not going to do anything. So we're going to go, we have a revive, I know that. Which is going to bring back half and half on someone. Let's do it on... Best person probably be on Ganki. As a general idea of trying to do something. Then Saku took a little more damage then, so that's okay. Oh my gosh, I took out Ninja Soul too. Oh no, oh no, oh no. But Toxic for well, that's something. Ganki and Nestla, let's do this. Oh my gosh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Yeah, I think I have to do this. I think that's the only way to do it. Do some overexertion. Okay, so we got rid of a third one now, so that's good. So they're down to 3 on their side. We technically have 4, though Ganki's not long for this world. Stare, nope, that's okay. Thank you, though. Psypat and oh, and there's the digital one. Okay, so what? Let me remind myself what digital is good against. So digital is going to be good against mental, digital, and melee. And then to fight them, I need water and oh, this is great. This is actually really great. I have an electric right here. So we should be able to get rid of Ori pretty quickly. So let's actually do this right now. Oof. Oh no, that's probably not good. I might have gotten rid of Nestla here by accident. Yep, I had a feeling. I'm like, I might have just kind of gotten rid of Nestla. Oh no, an overexertion. Oh no. Okay, so I need to revive Nestla, because Nestla is going to go up to full then. If I do that, because of the, but we'll have Doomed. Okay, how can I stay alive? I have a lot of revives. I can make it through this. Yep, Hopeless Tonic. Here we are. So, let's specifically do on Psypat because Ori can't do anything next turn. And then let's do some Chain Lightning. Oh no, what does Turbo Attack do? Oh no! Oh, well, so I got wrecked. I got wrecked, and but again, that I was not prepared for that. And I mean, it said though, it hinted at it was like, "Are you sure you want to do this? You want to jump on the ship?" So. Oh my gosh! Oh, that was rough. That was. I'm like, I should have guessed that I probably needed to have the best TemTem, but I was just like, no, it should be fine. Ooh, One-Eyed Matthew. Thank you, Mr. One-Eyed Matthew. Mr. Kamal, first mate, we're on board and ready to sail off. Thank you, Navigator. We're sailing under your command, Captain. Set sail, Navigator. Give us a course in the Mirsiles and Port Ninga. Take the realm. Okay. So we're all rested up after just like failing, which is rough. Ah, you're awake. Did you sleep well? Was your berth? Hope your TemTem got a good night's sleep too. We made good headway. Soon we'll be arriving in Ninga, or Nanga. Yeah, it's Nanga. Omninesia's main port. I almost forgot. The captain said to speak for her. She's upstairs in the upper deck. Have a good flight. Oh, and it's nice you have your own little computer here to do TemTem stuff, which would have been nice before, you know, I went and did something stupid and battled my, you know, rival there, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, my quests are a little funky. Let me go ahead and check those. Yeah, so I gotta talk to Asterin. Okay. Why does it say to go here? It's like, hey, you want to come here, don't you? And I'm like, do I? Oh no, it was just because next to it. Gotcha. Okay, so... Oh, can't go in there. Isn't it magnificent the Narwhal keeps such excellent onboard library? It's one of the things I really like about it. Any good books? Oh yes, I'm very partial to history and the legends of the archipelago. I've finished Professor Victor's Folklore of the Denizen Shores. You can have it when I'm done. I'll let you read in peace then. Good day, may I... Tesla Bolt says, is that you, Tesla Bolt? Good to see you again. What a coincidence. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm still learning, but I'm having the time of my life, and it's all thanks to you. Hey, I should get back to work before they catch me shirking, but I want to say thank you. It's really amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. It's nothing, kid. Here, I've been saving money for my salary. I have room and board too, so I can save a lot. Please accept some. Appreciate it. Least I could do. Oh, 700. Nice. I mean, I guess it was a quest thing, so there was probably some rewards coming in, you know. Probably something happening, you know. Let's go into cabins and say hi. Oh, hi. How are you, handsome? Oh, starting out on the right foot right away. Gotta say that. Oh my goodness, you're Vicesia. Oh, I guess I am. Oh, it's a movie star too. Ina loves your films. Haha, is that your mom? Foster mom. Oh, it's so sweet. I hope she likes my next one too. And no, sorry, I can't talk to you. I'm shooting next, or why I'm going to Omninesia. My agent would kill me if I did. Could I have an autograph? Oh, I'd love to, but I don't have pen and paper. Maybe another time. Ooh, I wonder if I can get pen and paper and I can get an autograph and that like comes in handy or something. I always check the trash can. You never know what might be in the trash can. Ah, you must be one of the guys in the other berth. How's things? Can't wait to Omninesia. Me too. That's just another leg of the journey for me. Hope I can catch some shut-eye before taking the connecting airship to Arbery. Arbery, that's far. Yeah, the connecting flights are a bit of a pain, but as long as you have a good book with me, I never get bored. The Narwhal has a good library too. I love playing with old Ada Ture. Must be tough living abroad. Yes, Kisewa. Well, it's complicated. It doesn't feel like home anymore, but every time I go there, it's like all my childhood memories come rushing back. It's beautiful, but it's a bit sad. You'll understand too, one day if you settle away from Deniz. And now, sorry, I need to start packing. Oh, okay. Are you going to Omninesia too? Yes, to Ninga. Cool, I love traveling, but it also feels good to be back home. I guess for you it's the other way around. If you don't mind me asking, what brings you to the Mirror Isles? My tamer training. Nice, coming to own your skills with Tahani and Rawiri? Yeah. Are you? I hear they're both incredibly skilled in nature and fire. Will you have a bit of time for sightseeing on the other side? I'll remember that. Happy to help. Fair. Oh wait, there's a trash can. I have to check it. Nope. Oh, wait. This is why you always check the trash cans in any game. I don't know what cooler is. When we chill and cool at the same time, heals a burned TemTem. Oh, well that's going to come in handy if we're going to start dealing with fire TemTem a little bit. That's my own. Okay. Oop. Have a good flight. How can I help? What do I have to do? Oh, just enjoy the views for as long as you like. Once you're done, go talk to the captain. What do you do here? I'm the steward of the Narwhal. I take care of the passengers such as yourself. It can be exhausting, but I love talking to people. One meets all sorts of interesting travelers on an airship. Oh, can't go in there. Can't go in there. What's in here? Oh, this is like the kitchen? Oh, don't tell me it's lunchtime already, and we still have to finish the seaweed stew. What do you want? Smells yummy. Oh, it will be tasty, I promise. It's my mom's recipe, just like she likes it. What's for dinner? Dinner? We'll be in Nanga by then. You'll have dinner in the Mirror Isles, my good friend. Meanwhile, I'm making seaweed stew for lunch. Okay, well, it's... Nope, nothing there. Okay. Oh, and the sous chef. Shallots. Finely chopped. Okay, cool. That was definitely a way to do stuff. Okay. And can I look in the fridge? No. Okay, it doesn't let me. So that seems to be everything down here. Because yeah, there's nothing over here, right? Nope. There's something right there. Oh, yep, trash can. Vital Duran. Ooh, 50% hit points. That's nice. Is there any way to interact with some books? No, I don't think so. Nope, okay. Up we go then. Oop, there's more places to check out. Ooh, is this like an engine room? Passengers will also be in here. The machines are fiddly. Please don't touch anything. How does this work? Some purists will tell you, with a real captain at the helm, you really don't need engines on an airship. And sure, a good helmsman knows how to use the thermals and trade winds to best advantage, but you don't want to rely on that alone. You want to be able to land accurately near a mooring mast, hopefully at your destination. And if, say, there's a gale coming from our Iberian cloud front, you don't want to have to give up and get back home. So that's where my precious babies come in. Even fully loaded as we are, we can make more than 60 knots, provided we're not going straight upwind, of course. Interesting they use knots, because it is an airship and not necessarily a nautical mile, you know. I guess it just kind of translated from water. They're just a couple of years when they rehauled the engines, really. You should have seen the old coffee maker they had before. It coughed and sputtered worse than my granny. The old engineer had no desire to learn how to operate this new model, so he retired and they took me on. Reckon he's sunbathing in Deniz as we speak. Will you look at my beautiful babies all oiled and humming happily? I wouldn't change this for the world. Top-notch Tukmani engineering. As powerful and efficient as they come. Let's see. Yes, and be careful where you put your hands. Engine stains big. Okay, fair enough. So, I doubt there's anything to interact with. Nope, okay. On purpose. Like, don't touch them. Oh, but I want to touch them. Nope, that's not it. And what's in here? Haha, more in the trash. Oh, another Vital Duran. Wow, okay. Well, this is... The trash is becoming very fruitful now, heading to the second island. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh, come on. Sorry I don't mean to be rude, but I can't be talking to passengers. I have to plot a course for the captain. Where was that chart again? Fair. But anything else to interact with? No, not really. But, I mean, hell. A couple items from the trash, I'll take it. Ooh, are you a quest? Tarlay. Hello, sit with me for a minute, fellow traveler. I'm bored to death here. If only I could just get up and walk around a bit. Damn leg. What happened to your leg? A very unlucky accident. I was surfing. Well, trying to learn how to surf, really. So first time I go on my own in the Solara River, and I crashed into this coral reef. It was quite embarrassing, and I nearly drowned. But the embarrassment was the worst bit. Obviously, I can't work on the book like this. You can still write. Yeah, well, I can write. The problem is I don't know what to write about, you see. I'm a travel writer. I was working on a tourist guide to the archipelago. That was the reason I went to Deniz in the first place. But I started on the wrong foot, so to speak. Maybe I can help? Help, I appreciate that, but how? Are you a writer? Even if you were. It's unethical, you know. I should write my truthful impressions of the places I visit. And I can't do any visiting like this. I can do the visiting for you. Could you do that for me? I mean, well, who knows? You do look well-traveled. Are you planning on visiting any of the other islands? I'm a tamer. We get around a lot. Make sure to collect your thoughts on each island in the archipelago. When you're done exploring it, come see me at my house in Nanga. I'll reward you for your time and effort, and my publisher will be none the wiser. Glad to help. So... I have to, so I have to go to the house to talk about Deniz. Okay, I can't just do it from here. Interesting. Just pleasure. Oh, I envy people traveling for pleasure. When I get vacation time, I just like curling up with a book and a cup of tea. I don't mind traveling, but when you're doing it day in and day out for work, well, it loses its shine. Well, nice talking to you. What about you? Oh, my head, stomach, I think I'm gonna throw out, get better. Oh, nope, we're not talking to you about getting sick. Nope, 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 nope. We're not dealing with that on stream. Nope. Here comes a new passenger, Tesla Bolts. That's me. Good. See that blurry outline in R12? Those are the Missiles. That? Yes, I know. There's a lot of smoke. I have no idea what's going on there, but the visibility is terrible today. Once we get into that massive cloud ahead, we won't see a thing, which means I have to trust our chronometer. Sure. And the accuracy of our charts to land in the port of Nanga. Mr. One-Eyed Matthew. Oh, where the heck? Doesn't matter. Tesla Bolts, go fetch me the navigational charts. Aye, aye, sir. I'm not a sir. Ooh, I actually like how they address that. Go find Kamal, the navigation officer. Okay, so I'm helping out on the ship apparently because something bad's happening. That was in here. I'm sorry, not supposed to talk to the passengers. The captain needs that chart now. Damnation, she needs it already? Alright, just a second. It must be... Where did I... I'm sorry, I'm just not at my finest today. I shouldn't have let Octalana convince me to spend a night at Sirocco's. My head is killing me. Can you get me some coffee? Black, as strong as the kitchen can make it, please. Sure thing. So we're in a fetch quest line, apparently. And... It's kind of I guess this kind of tests to make sure you go to different places, to be fair. Where are those shallots? The navigator needs a strong coffee. Oh, not that strong coffee, Fanatic. There, get that mug over there. And word to the wise, once he gets the caffeine fix, get out of there fast. He gets super hyper. Good luck with the shallots. Ah, we shall at sea. See, when I'm having an issue with a pun, you know that it's a rough one. Oh, wait, I had to go get the coffee to him first. Hand over strong coffee. Oh, thank goodness, there it is. Now about those charts. Ah, yes, the charts. Yes, here they are. And we turn 15 degrees here, then 5 east there, and yes, we get here and we pass this waypoint, and blam, we're in Omninesia. You see? Can you see it? Relax. Fine. So here's our course for the port. Hey, it was easy. You see? Just take some caffeine. Just a little. Maybe a lot. Hey, can you get me another strong coffee, please? Strong coffee, do you want some? Sorry, I gotta take the charts. Oh, well, yeah, maybe the charts. Yes, here, take them. Bring them to the captain. Yes, alright. See? Wasn't that hard. Whatever you say. Bye. Yeah, they get a little hyper. Just a bit hyper. It kind of like led me into reading it in a hyper way too, which was cool writing. Let me see. East by northeast, as I suppose, and that's a direct course. Just a matter of time now. Thanks, Tesla bolts. Just let me know when you want to disembark. It's kind of now. I mean, I don't think there's anything else really going on. And we'll hit landfall. Nanga, we have just moored in Nanga. All passengers for Nanga, please alight here. Fair enough. Ooh, I like the kind. I mean, it makes sense that if more nature west would be more green too, but it's just kind of cool. Welcome to the Mirror Isles, Captain. Thank you. I always feel at home at Nanga. Really hope you do, Ada Ture. I'm afraid it's going to be a long stay. How so? I have about 20 crates of sea salt to unload, then I'm picking up a shipment of fruit and we're off to Kisiwa. I'm afraid that won't be possible, old friend. A Nok volcano has gone into eruption. Oh, that old volcano. But I thought it was dormant. And it was, but it is no more. And the winds are blowing all that volcanic ash towards Kisiwa. The plume is so thick we're diverting all traffic to Deniz. It's too much of a navigational hazard for anything flying that way. My rotten luck. Sorry about that, Ada. You'll be the first to know once the route is cleared. But I suggest you and your crew get comfortable. It could be a while. Well, you heard the news. We're stuck here until the volcano calms down. We might as well enjoy it. Mr. One-Eyed Matthew, please. Aye, Captain. All hands and officers, short leave until new orders. That's kind of how we keep the airship here for our ticket, I guess. Well, enjoy Omninesia, I guess. Say, where will we be heading now? I'm looking for a man named Walriri. Oh, the Doge Master of Mokupuni? What for? Sophie told me to find him. Best of luck then, we'll be here for a while. And we're here! Yeah! Oop, people to talk to. Contemplating infinity. Oof, no. Nope. Welcome, is it your first time? Yes. Oh, interested in some recommendations for first-timer style? Sure. Start right here at Nanga. It's the biggest city in Omninesia, sporting a world-class dojo led by Tahani, as well as fine shops and boutiques. Don't forget to buy a souvenir. Well, that's interesting, because Tahani isn't back yet. So actually, we'd have to come back to the dojo, I guess, probably to go after. Then saunter along the Kana path to picturesque Mokupuni. There we go. It's a lovely little town that still has all the flavor of traditional Omninesia, as well as another dojo led by a very own Walriri. Yeah, there we go. That's all just superior Omninesia. Take the cableway to Cyterior to see the Muriel's most impressive wonder, the Great Banyan. The enormous tree is one of our best loved symbols. Ooh, I like that it's used Banyan. That must be a term from something, because that's also a term that I've seen used for the tree folk kind of race in Overlight, which is a game I've been kind of messing around with for possibly playing. So I wonder if that's kind of, I mean, I guess I could just look it up. Banyan. Oh yeah, so it's from India for kind of a tree. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I was curious. I'm like, it's gotta be something if it's new. Thanks. My pleasure. Enjoy the Mirror Isles. Okay, because yeah, we've now started our map of Superior, and so wow, yeah, Nanga is most of the Superior area. That's kind of cool. That is one thing that I hope they do change for eventually when they release the game, is a way to look at maps that isn't necessarily the map that you have. So like, I can only look at Omninesia right now. Now, I don't know how that would work necessarily, but I'd like some way to do it. What's... Oh, that must be the dojo. And then there's a bunch of different quest line stuff, so... Very fond of neutral TemTem, though, although my parents prefer the traditional nature and fire. Are there many around here? Oh, yes. There are ancestral TemTem. Nature around the towns and the canopy of the trees, and fire down the cableway as one gets closer to Anak volcano. Makes sense. Ooh, I like that the fashions have changed, too. Like, they're completely different people feel now. The Dojo Master? He's not hard to find. He rarely leaves his village of Mokunpuni. That's where his dojo is located. Head west from here through the Kana Path. I'm off to the Kana Path, then. Okay, so where do I want to go first? I want to go up, because that's where a lot of the stuff is in terms of... Let's first go to the... Temporium, because that's going to be a good place to start. And let's see what we can buy over here, though. Wait, you can store things in a vault? What? Like, does it connect to everywhere? Am I learning something I just didn't know this whole time? Wait, vault, TemTem. Let's see. Oh, it came back in February. Okay, so this isn't new. I just haven't noticed it. Receipt is, let's see. New player can melt from all big Temptoriums next to the vendor. Okay, so like not the small little areas. It's pretty obvious when you see it's a big old safe. When you just walk up, you have to add items one at a time, though you can add a stack with one go, and you're unable to add gear, courses, or key items. Though, thus far it seems like the vault is reserved for regular medicinal items and Tem cards. What makes the vault so special is the ability to preserve items between character resets. Ooh, though players will need to wait 10 days if they wish to reset again. So the idea is if you wanted to start over, this is a way you could save some of the items for your next character. That's actually good to know, because when the actual game released, I've thought about resetting and trying it again, and just going through and seeing all the new content. So it's good to know that that's one way you can kind of keep the items. So if you have a bunch of Tem cards stacked up, or you have a bunch of the items, you don't have to rebuy them. So that's cool. It also dropped the new end game zone. Okay, that's a zone in the end game. Yep. Okay, so that's interesting. So this is more for like keeping really important items or things that you want to deal with later. Fresh blood. I love to see new tamers coming to Omninesia. We share. Can I sell? No, I only have those things to sell. So what else do I got? What can I buy? The usual stuff. Nothing to... Power revive. Interesting. It revives us 25% HP and 100% stamina. I mean, I'll take 2 of them. I mean, just in case I ever come into a spot where it makes sense to have them. Ooh, and a plus Tem card. Well, let's go ahead and just take like 10 of those to start. Yeah, let's do it. There was some new stuff to buy, you know, had to do that. Okay, and then over here, what is this? Wait, sonoculling? What? What? Okay, well I can't go. Oh, it's just showing off some area here. Oh, is this where you buy homes? I wonder. Or like you can buy items for your home? Yeah, it looks so. Because it previews things for you. Cool. I was wondering when we kind of get to that area where it would start previewing things. But yeah, you have to get certain items and things. Welcome to sonoculling. We share breath. What does that mean? Sonoculling? It's a local hardwood called rosewood in Deniz, I believe. It has a gorgeous dark red hue and a sweet, noble smell. Oh, and the buildings are a bit red on the outside. Oh, that makes sense. We use it extensively for furniture and everyday items. It's very characteristic of Omninesia, and it makes for very durable and comfy furniture. What do you recommend? Naturally, it depends on your personal style and preferences, but you can't go wrong with a good quality bed. Remember, good bed and good shoes, you're going to be either in one or the other. And you look like a young traveler. You surely must be collecting a lot of souvenirs and bric-a-brac from your ventures. Choose the parabolic chic bookcase to display them smartly. I mean, I don't really have a place to put any of this currently. I don't have a home, so I'm going to kind of ignore that for now, but you know, I see the idea of why it's there at this point. And then the feather and opal. Okay, let's see if there's anything here that we might want to look at.
Hmm.
I was expecting to find you here. Captain, what are you doing here? Why, it's so strange. Can a girl be fashionable when she steers an airship? Totally. Something elegant. Invited some fancy party in Atoll Row? You don't seem like the kind of passenger, but I guess you never know. I just wanted to talk to the shopkeep, actually, but... Welcome to the Opal and Feather. I see you're a new customer. I'm very pleased to see you here, my dear. Feel free to look around. I'm sure we have your size, and I'm happy to touch up anything that doesn't feel right. Do you have crystal states? Unfortunately, no. We're sold out. A very well-dressed lady bought the last of them a few days ago. Crap, I thought I might get them at this point. Okay. No, now, do we have different dyes here is the question. I'm curious. Yeah, we do have different dyes. Different dye type bundles, so. Ooh. Ugh. The Mohawk's so expensive. Oh, I want it. Looks so cool. Yeah, looks like we're not finding too much. I don't really want. Do I want the baggy pants? I do kind of like them. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's switch things up a little bit. You know. They don't have any dyes or anything, so we'll just go ahead and equip it. Yeah, I like it. Changing up the style every so often. I'm calling it a night. Looks like you caught up to where I am, though. Yep, it looks like I'm on the same island, Elvis. I don't know if I'm quite caught up to you. I'm still kind of exploring the city, but definitely. Oh yeah, because I see what you're saying. So it's because yeah, I think here's probably the other dojo that we can't quite get to yet that I can't figure out how to get over to currently, apparently. So just we'll ignore that for a little bit. But there's an item. But yeah, thanks for the well wishing, and have a good night, Elvis. I'll talk to you soon, and thanks for sticking around. You know. Let's see, is there anything over here? Nope, just a bench, which we can sit on, you know, so there's that, but... otherwise, I think... Oh, we want to go this way, because there actually is a quest to pick up over here. I see you and I share breath. They say that a lot around here. Share breath with you. What brings you to Mirror Isle Engineering Co-op? Engineering? Yes, this building here, not to blow my own horn, but it's probably the most underrated thing in Omninesia. Just seeing the sights. Usually when visitors say that, they mean the Great Bonding or Anak Volcano, but few care to acknowledge what we do here at Mir N. Without it, there would be nothing to visit or even stand on. Nice talking to you. Bye-bye. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. I'm Melee. Hi, I'm Tesla Bolts. Oh, wait. I think my sister Tarley told me about you. So, you're that dude, the one helping her with the book? Yep, that's me. Thought so. So how's your quest going? Very well. I mean, if you're having fun, then I guess it's okay. So this must be Tarlay's house. No, maybe not. Oh no, this is the engineering. Doesn't look like engineering. Because the bunks? Well, this is the accommodation floor. Initially, accommodation was only for members of the co-op, but a long time ago there was a great influx of people coming to work, so we decided to enlarge it and open it to everyone. So back when the Mirror Isles voted to build the gifted bridges in Deniz. A lot of people came from very far away to work on such a big project, so we needed space. We have a firm and proud tradition of hospitality here in the Mirror Isles, so it was only natural to house as many as we could. It was a long project. Many worked on it for years, made friends, and met their other half. Many wanted to stay afterwards, and that's why you see so many Kisiwan and Denisian eyes in Nanga these days. So how does it work? Basically, you can just claim a bunk that's free. We provide free bedding, breakfast, and give you a hand if you don't know your way around. Travelers usually stay with us for a few days free of charge. It's our way of keeping the ancestral traditions of hospitality. Oh, I looped it. Wait, so I just... Fair enough. Oh yeah, there are a lot of bunks in here. Jeez. But any trash cans? Because that's what really matters. Are there any trash cans? Oop, yep, there's one over here. Haha! Oh my gosh, there's such good items in these trash cans. Like, oh my goodness. I can't do this. I can't. Oh my gosh. I can't use the computers, okay. Oh, that one's so cute. Oh, I want to catch one so bad. I mean, which is funny because I'm like running around not catching things right now, but I don't know. There's apparently quests down here. Oop, more trash can stuff. Nope. Okay. Enhance our mangoes adds 20 TB to special oh, so it like it adds some training values to people who want special attack to be good for. That's actually really good to know, because there's just like a book in here. What the hell? I mean, we're gonna try every one. Let's be honest here. Haha, because there's some down here. 2 more Tem cards. Awesome. Who might you be? Aren't you Alania? Obviously, but I asked you a question. I'm Tesla Bolts. That's better. This is Miral's engineering, and for the duration of my tenure, I call the shots here. We design, we build, we maintain, and we prepare all around the airborne archipelago. You're Denizen, so I hardly have to remind you of our building expertise. What do you need? To business, then. We are building a new mooring platform for the airship terminal that needs extremely resistant beams. Those beams need to project for many meters without support from below and still manage the stress loads of mooring an airship and moving dozens of passengers plus cargo. We're having them made to order by the Smiths of Tukma, the very best in the archipelago. I need you to deliver us blueprints. They are made to spec and their allowances are very small. We've been refining them for months. Think you can deliver this to the Guildmaster at Quetzal? Absolutely. That's the spirit. We Omninesians cherish that can-do attitude. So have these and careful with them. Remember, deliver them to the Guildmaster in person. While you're at it, have this as well. We were supposed to deliver an industrial-grade lightning rod. This one's too small. You know what? Keep it. We can't put it on the roof, but maybe you can find a use for it. Tamers are the weirdest people. Damage taken from electric types are reduced by 20%. Ooh. That's some good gear. Let's go ahead. It might be good to put that on Willump just in case of electric type damage, so let's make sure who... change this out for the decoy. I think that's better. Oh, and then we can go into here. Oh, gotcha. And so that takes me out over there. Oh, that's why it said to go into one of them. I get it. Okay, I think this just goes over to the same area over there. Okay, so nothing crazy there. And then that would go down to that area, but we have some areas to visit up here, so we want to go this way first. Residential quarter. Oh my gosh, there's so many new TemTem that are cute. Oh, and there's a pillow of it. Oh, this is not fair. This is just not fair. Wait, it's a trash can. Nope, nothing in the trash can. Okay. Hey, Jax, thanks for joining. I'm just searching all the trash cans on the new island first, because that's the way to do it, to find all the good items, apparently. Because we've actually been hitting a lot of good hits on that, so it's a good sign. There's also a lot of really cute new TemTem that we're seeing that I have not gone and caught yet, but we'll get there. Oop, wait, there's an item back here. Knickerbockers. More clothing? Oh, I think I love that clothing. I think I love that. Oh, look at them. They're so cool. Hell yeah. I don't think I have a dye for him now. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. New pants. That's the way to do it. Okay. First, check for trash cans. Okay, nothing in here that would have anything. Is this the... Yeah. Ah, my correspondent returns. Yes, okay, so this is to catch up, Jax, because right here. This is basically someone who apparently has broken their leg from doing surfing, and as a result, we are going to go see the island for them. So we're going to report back to them a few times in this quest. Do you have any hot tips to write about? Windward Fort? Excellent, this is great stuff. Let me just jot it all down. And that's it. I can write a big chapter on Deniz with all this. Very good input. Keep up the good work. Of course, you'll want something. Where was that thing? Oh yeah, I have this. It's a present from a fan, a tamer. I'm not into TemTem myself, but I'm sure it could be handy for a serious dojo person as yourself. I got a lure. Untamed TemTem can't ignore this delicious lure and are forced to target the bearer. Ooh. So that would be a way to kind of make them hit a certain TemTem. Right? 'Cause is that what it is? I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's a gear. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take it. My correspondent returned. So do you have any hot tips? What was I supposed to? Explore the archipelago, come back to me. Okay, so yeah, so now I have to check out Omninesia, so I have to come back after kind of finishing Omninesia here, because I'm at Omninesia currently, so it's not like that's an issue. But and then the only other spot we haven't kind of gone to yet is over here. Oop. Hello, stranger. Do you need directions? Wait a moment. Just west of here. Follow the canna path till you reach the village. No way to get lost. Okay. The dojo's closed. Oh no, not again. Again, I don't know what you mean by that. But our dojo master's out of town, so she's closed until she comes back. Yeah, we knew the dojo here was closed because we met the dojo master actually already in Turquesa on the last island, and we took her ticket because she wasn't ready to come back yet. So that's actually why we see her now. We don't see her now, I should say. The only thing I'm a little worried about is I think this is going to be a grassy area, so I don't know if having my water Temtem is the best right now. I mean, I guess having a wind water means that's a good mix. The only thing is, does Willump have... I don't think I have wind, actually, though. Oof. Who's going to be good against grassy things? So, you are... Let's see who we have first. Let's just kind of go into the grassy area and see what kind of Temtems we're going to find first. Because we have a little time in stream here, and, you know, let's kind of see some new Temtem. Oh, we found one of the cute ones that I was looking at. Of course, they're all grass ones, which is rough. So it's going to be terrible on both of them. Sprioli, those we want. But we're going to go ahead and kind of try to take down Loali. I can't stay for long, much, so I'll drop it. Nope, completely fair. Ooh, roots, what does that do? Speed them. You know, come and check out some cuteness, you know, brighten up your Monday. Never a bad idea. Tsunami's not going to do too much right now, so let's do head charge on Lali and just really try to get rid of them. Now, I don't know about nature. Is mental good against nature? No, mental does not care about nature in any way. Ooh, a grass type that hits both. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's right, though. As far as I remember, nature's actually not crazy against water. Oh, no, it is crazy against water. Okay. I forgot which ones didn't match up crazy, as I thought. Yeah, okay. Oh, it didn't actually get rid of Loali. Oh, that was weird. That's awkward. Let's get rid of Loali, because we want to try to catch Sprioli here. That's the plan. Oh, no, that's... Oh, well, there goes Whiplump. Bye! It's like I'm trying to level them up, and we're not doing it. How are me and the boys? We're doing alright. I mean, Belmont's going strong at his new job. I think week 3 now we're on? Yeah, at start of 3rd week. Wow. Yeah, I'm back at home this week, so of course I'm doing better. It still was a Monday today, but it wasn't as bad of a Monday. Now it's doing alright. Yeah, we're kind of just, you know, getting ready for the winter. You know, it always gets a little rough with, you know, you're also more in the north of the U.S. and you know it gets a little dark a little earlier, and you kind of have to fight against some seasonal affective disorder, and so we're kind of getting prepared for that. You can kind of tell, but let's go ahead. Nidrisil. Because I think Nidrisil has hypnosis, right? Yeah. So spores shouldn't do much. Yeah, I'll get down to red, which is what I wanted. Oh gosh, it's damaging itself now, which is good though, because that actually means when I do hypnosis, it's not going to fight back. We're actually going to swap out Saku though to get some experience onto Nesla. Oh, I love the seasons here. Yeah, I mean it's something. I mean it's kind of at a point where it's like I've gotten used to them. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I don't like them, but I wouldn't say I necessarily like the variants, because I'm also someone that gets very congested. So the variance means I'm congested like 2/3 of the year. Let's go ahead and do... I think we could use a regular Tem card here. Because, like, they're pretty low and asleep. So... but we are going to go ahead and swap out to... Gonki. Just try to get as much experience across the board as possible. Can't say much. I finally got to switch to combat how dead I was after Black Friday. That's fair. I mean, I would say, of course, I really need to get back to my Switch, mostly just because I want to finish Octopath Traveler. I haven't, and it's really something I should. That's been a fun one for me, but of course, obviously, as I'm playing TemTem, Pokemon is an option. There's apparently a lot of Pokemon coming out. It's a good time to get it, because there's apparently Pokemon Snap coming out next year. The remaster of it, and that's exciting to me, just as someone who played it on the original 64. I'm getting to that point in my life where I can actually say, oh, I played the original, thank you. You know, I'm getting to that with the remasters, especially on Pokemon. When attacked, reduces damage taken by 50% if both allies are part of the same evolutionary line. Interesting. So if you battle the same, so like 2 Spreolies, that would be interesting. It also has a 50. Now it's terrible with hit points and stamina, which scares me, but defense at 50 means maybe the hit point issue doesn't matter. It looks awesome. I just started Pokemon Shield. Oh, totally fair. I mean, I do obviously recommend it. You know, I have not finished it yet, but I will recommend Pokemon all the live long day. I mean, just how things go. Okay, we do have to head back because we're going to be dealing with Grass Temtem right now, and unfortunately, as much as I want to level up my water, they're not going to be good against them, so we might actually have to switch up our team a little bit. Which is nice. I like the idea of being forced to switch up my team instead of just like having a balanced team and battling who knows what. Like I actually know, okay, I'm going against nature right now. So who do I need to take on nature? Let's go here, let's go here. Let's also look at the move details. Nice, nice. I also like them starting to get TemTem that already have learned techniques, like already have too many, so you can switch stuff in and out already. So against nature, let's review nature. So fire is good and toxic is good, and yeah, that's not much. That's really not much. Obviously also electric is good against wind, which we're still seeing some of them. And same, I played all the originals. Do you remember Pokemon Stadium? I do. I think we've actually talked about the Clefairy Says game, which I believe is the first one, or I can't remember if that's the first or the second stadium. I never remember which one's which. But we've definitely talked about the Clefairy Says game on this one. I think probably when I was starting TemTem. That sounds very likely of when we did it. So wind and mental wouldn't be bad just because it's not going to deal too much issue around here. So let's go ahead, take out Niski and unequip this. Put in Barnshee. Take out Nestla. Put in Breadcrumb, because Breadcrumb's going to be pretty good now, actually. Not necessarily to attack, but if I bring out some of the water moves here, if I put like Finbeat in, the grass isn't going to do very good against, or nature's not going to do very good against them because it's going to be flipped. So nature is going to do half damage, for instance. Yes, we did. Okay, I was pretty sure we did. I couldn't remember on that one. Psypat's dangerous because it's water melee, but it gets poison eventually. I don't know if we can really do much there. Let's just kind of look through, see if there's anyone in particular. I'm like, yeah, them. Oh, but Willump is so good. Let's go ahead. Let's actually... Oopsies. Control, go back. Let's change this to the Coward's Cloak, because I still want to be leveling up Willump and have available, but I think it's just not going to be good for our general team right now. But it does mean details of unequip this, and what do we want to equip to Breadcrumb and Barnshee? Let's see, what do we have? So, let's have Barnshee take the Lightning Rod. And then... Let's do the lure, because Breadcrumb has a lot of hit points, and so this is actually really good to kind of have them take a lot of the hits instead of like Saku, for instance, who's actually doing poison damage. Let's do it. Okay, I think we're set here. So now we can go ahead and head to the grassy areas over here, which, by the way, I didn't actually look at the map when it appeared. Ooh, I don't know what all this is, but that's where I'm going first. Oh, and there's some crystal stuff here. So we are getting close to the crystal skates. I kind of talked about it already, that, oh, some rich lady already bought them all up. So we're almost to the point where we could help out Beowulf when that happens. So I'll probably kind of whisper over to them when we get to that point of, oh, hey, we got the crystal skates now. Yeah, so if you go to the west, you get to Mokupuni. Nanga is to the east. And free Oh, it's the free TemTem Society. Oh, I definitely want to go up there because I want to start releasing things for money, possibly. And then breeding center is north. Wait, east is the free TemTem, but I didn't see that in the east. What? What are you talking about? Was there a place that I didn't go to? No, I went to every place. What is it talking about? Unless it's also talking about up here or something. I don't know. I'll go up there and see if it's up there, but I'm like, I don't know where it is. We share breath. Are you heading to Mokupuni? Yes. Then I regret to inform you're on the wrong route. You should go back south and take Canapath to the west. This bridge is for breeding center only, but since you're here, why don't we do some TemTem fighting? Well, why not? I mean, might as well check. What shield starter Pokemon should I get? Now that is a dilemma. I mean, I will say that... Oh, who did I have? I honestly don't remember who's my starter, and I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would totally help to trade on it. I have all three as an option, I know that. Because Alex's friend is very big on playing with him as well, so we kind of all pick a different starter on purpose. I want to say I start with Sobble. Honestly, any of them are fine. I haven't seen any of them be too crazy. You know, like, they're starters. They're probably not going to be something you're necessarily having late game. You might, but, I mean, they have two evolutions. They're all kind of good in their own way. So I kind of take the one that just appeals to you as a, you know, I just take the one that appeals to you as a, kind of feeling. I mean, they're kind of all different in their feeling. I'm ready for the cutest. If you're going for cutest, probably Scorbunny in terms of evolutionary line. I mean, you can look up the evolutionary line online and people will show it. I mean, I would say that Sobble's kind of the antisocial introvert kid that writes poems in high school, if we're going that route. Grookey evolves into like the drumline percussion band leader that, you know, plays the timpani. And then Scorbunny is that one that does karate. Like, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like the fire types go that route. The reason why fire types generally I end up usually going that route, speaking of fire types, is just the idea of, oh my gosh, that was cute. Oh, sorry, distracted. Is that generally there's just it's hard to get fire types early generally in most games. I can't remember in Sword and Shield, but generally you don't start with the fire types around just because they are a bit rough. They cause conditions where, you know, you already have the poison usually around. I just see they all basically turn into weird teen tropes. Yeah, that's basically what happens in it. Wow, these are 22. This is gonna be rough. Let's switch to. Do I actually want to go to Whiplump? Like, if these are fire types for sure, I actually need to bring out my water type, which is rough because I just put away a bunch of water types thinking I wouldn't need them. Yep, I was right. Oh, and of course they cause burns. Great. But the nice part is that ice cubes should do extra damage, I guess, now that I think of it. Oh, and they have camaraderie, so they're doing extra damage. I don't like that. At least burns do less than poison, so that's nice. How does digital do against all those? Doesn't matter. Okay. But what does ice cubes do? It just takes less. Oh, it takes less stamina. Okay, that's kind of nice actually. But let's do tsunami on both, because that should really destroy them. Or at least do a fair amount of damage. It's not going to destroy them, but I'm getting pretty close to getting rid of Ryber. Oof. Definitely taking some damage. That's not good. Let's try to get rid of that one, if at all possible. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good, knocked itself out of overexertion, which is good. Don't lose. Oh, I want Whipplum to level up. Oh, this is so rough. It's so mean. Okay, let's go to Barn Sheet. Well, we're already hitting issues with trainers, as you'd expect, you know. But at least we know there's some really cool fire dogs now, so that's awesome. Oof, so I don't want to go all the way back, so I'm just going to use my vial. Because I don't think that'll make a huge difference right now. Oh yep, free TemTem organization, awesome. This is what I was looking for, because they have stuff. Ooh, is this the board for it? Okay, so for 50 releases, you could get 20 crystal. Okay, so that's, what was that? They're like 30, or no, it was 30 and it was 600, so they're like 20, so like 400, okay. But then Enhancer Papaya, ooh. And the Wish You Well coin. Okay, so this is how you get the Wish You Well coins, gotcha. And then some hack for hit points during the current week. Oh, so it starts off on Mondays, that's good to know. So it's a Monday through Sunday thing. We're probably not going to do a lot of catch and releases right now, but welcome to Free Tem, my friend. Every day we're one step closer to ending Tempsploitation. This week we need you to free at least 50 and you'll get 20 tiny crystals as a reward. It seems like you haven't freed any TemTem this week. Keep it up, Testabolts. You'll need your best to free TemTem. So yeah, so basically this is an organization that prides itself. It's basically like if PETA in the real world like attempted to do what they say they do, actually. Like this is the one like, oh hey, we'll just pay you for freeing TemTem. Like that's it. You know. How's it going? We're making some headway here in Omninesia. Given how important nature TemTem are to Mirror-Elysian culture, it's sometimes hard to make people understand what we do. But little by little, we're being heard. Tahani has been very open to discussing ideas. Other Dojo masters are less open-minded. Carry on. Archipelago-wide results vary. Tukma, for instance, is a hard case, but at the same time, it's the biggest wild TemTem reserve since they always leave the surface alone. Arbery and Sipanku are progressing okay. Deniz is one of the worst, probably because the tourists are not as responsible with their TemTems as they should be. But we're steadily growing. The younger generations especially, like you, better understand the importance of what we do here. So what's your vision? It's very easy, really. Our driving idea is that all TemTems should be free to roam and go about their business instead of serving humans. Sure, in the old times we needed TemTem to survive, but nowadays we can live perfectly without exploiting them. That's how we should be using technology. Ball's track derives from digital. Not all of it, but yes, it's a good point. Digital TemTem have changed our lifestyle immensely. They're precisely the reason why now we can afford to free TemTem. In the time before airships and telecoms and all that, we had to rely on TemTem for almost all tasks. To keep exploiting TemTem nowadays, being able to not do so is unnecessarily cruel. So we choose to incentivize the liberation of TemTem by encouraging individuals to free their TemTem back into the wild. We also run reintegration farms on a few islands to help tamed TemTem find their place in their original habitat. You should see them. The first time they understand they can just go wherever they want, not following a tamer, no being stored in a card. How much progress so far? We're making some... Oh, whoops, that's... So Tani's okay with this? Yeah, she's pretty broad-minded, but we've agreed that many apprentices overcatch, and that's our first priority. Tahani is helping make tamers understand this. Baby steps. It's a good place to start raising awareness. Gotcha. So it's kind of it's addressing the idea of the whole catch 'em all strategy, where it's like, oh, I just caught 50 of the same TemTem. Well, let's benefit the idea of releasing them instead of just keeping them and breeding them and doing stuff with it. You know, it's the idea of like, if it's not what you want, well, if you release it, you can get some extra stuff. So let's actually go. Does it let me release them from here? No. If I had a machine here, that'd be really nice, but I guess there's probably a machine over in the breeding center, so I don't need one right on site. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you can see like some of the TemTem flying around that probably people have left here. I love it. Because I kind of want to release Ganki here. This is my level 8, right? Yep. Release. Yes. So if I do that, and then I go back to the free TemTem, does it acknowledge that I released one? So I'm kind of testing things now, you know, just to see what happens. I see you freed one TemTem. Good job. You get 40 Pan Suns for one level 8 release is not terrible. I mean, especially because I caught it with, what, a 15 Pan Suns card? Cool. That's actually really nice. I mean, it might allow me to do some grinding off camera now for stuff then, too. Okay, breeding center. Let's see. What do we want to do? Welcome to the breeding center. What do you sell? Afraid we don't have a great selection. The guy usually brings stuff was supposed to come down in the morning, but hey, I have a few leftover trinkets. What do you want? Well, let's see if I can sell anything. Nope. Oh, DNA strands. Okay. This single-use DNA strand ensures the egg inherits the parent's attack. Oh, gotcha. So this is... DNA strands are kind of how you make, like, multiple level, you know, 50 value TemTem out of an egg. So it's something that you start messing with when you know, like if you were specifically trying to breed for a really great attack value or something, and then also get something else. That's a way to do it. Welcome to the breeding center. What do you want to do? I brought a couple of TemTem. Which one's first? Okay, so I have to have them in my party. Cool. Tell me more about breeding. Well, breeding is the process of creating new TemTem in captivity. Basically, you need 2 compatible TemTem, some time, and a lot of love. What do you mean compatible? By compatible, they need to have at least one type in common, you know, like nature, for instance. Also, they need to be of a different sex, otherwise they might have fun, but you won't get an egg. I'd like to acknowledge that at least there's some, you know, some homosexual tendencies that can happen. It's like, nope, you won't actually get an egg. But, you know, they might have fun. I like it. Naturally, they both need to be fertile. Tell me about fertility. Tamers often don't know this, but TemTems don't breed as well in captivity as they do in the wild. Your Tempedia evaluates their fertility and represents it as that cute little flower there. Every time a TemTem lays an egg, the flower display loses a petal. Once it leaves 0, your TemTem becomes sterile. They lay eggs? I know it sounds weird, but I just work here. I'm no Temtemologist. All you need to know is leave them alone long enough and they'll lay an egg. You can store your eggs in your squad or in a Tem deck machine, but don't try to use them in combat. I mean, duh. I have to say this because some people are really dumb. Anyway, if you want them to hatch, you better keep them in your squad. Warmth and proximity to other TemTems seem to trigger the process. After a while, they'll hatch and you'll have a new baby TemTem. You'll see they have inherited traits from their parents. Tell me more. You sure are a curious one. Did your parents explain anything to you? No, not really. Ina was kind of pretty quiet about stuff like this. Whatever. So inherited traits. Basically, baby TemTem might get SVs and techniques from their parents. And then here's what we call egg techniques. The TemTem can only get through selective breeding. You'll see those in the... You can see those in the egg icon. A baby's TemTem's SVs are related to the parents, so we can predict them pretty accurately. We'll show you an estimate before you start the breeding process. Well, now you know about as much as I do about breeding, and my voice is nearly gone, so you better pay attention. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a couple TemTem. And maybe start breeding them into some fun stuff. So, who do we have that's like really good here? We have a speed of pretty good on Tateru here, but it is neutral, so that's not going to match anything. I mean, Saipat's pretty good. We match that with, like, what? Yeah, if we match that with a Umishi, that's an option. Because they have the 50 there. I could also, wait, Saipat, yeah, I could use Saipat and Smazy and get some Smazy eggs, which might be good to give to people who didn't start with Smazy. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not using either of them right now. Let's help people. People helped us, so let's try to help people. Choose its mate. They make a great couple. Let's do it. We'll get them down to business then. So what's going to happen is we're going to get a Smazy, and look at those. Those stats aren't bad. I mean, we're using the good stats of Saipat to kind of put together something really nice here. And the only obviously thing with it is obviously they're not going to, you know, learn any special moves here from Saipat. Like, they're going to start with Martial Strike, but that was on both of them. But, I mean, the stats are pretty good, so I can kind of start making some eggs for, you know, some Smazies for people. So then if we have new players coming in, I can kind of just be like, hey, do you want a Smazy? If you didn't start with it. Can I leave another 2 with you? Oh, gotcha. So you can breed multiple at a time. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I mean, is there any other 2 that we'd want to do, I guess, for information? And there is Loali with great special defense. And great defense, and yeah, so that's an option, but they're not crazy good, so I'm kind of like, eh. And Pukey is not bad for stats, and so if we have another water type here, like Fomu? Yeah, but they kind of have good stats in the same area, don't they? What are your stats like? Yeah, maybe. I mean, if I take you and you... Wait, I never actually checked. Are they... Nope, they're both female. It doesn't work. But... You have a lot of female water types. That's interesting. I mean, maybe to get some more 2i Sam ones here, that might be worth it. I mean, I don't see any issue just creating eggs. I mean, it's only 50, so why not? I mean, it's going to make a 2i with amazing special defense, which is nice. Sure, why not? I mean, we're only doing it once. It's not like it's going to lose a lot of the breeding power, but... I mean, if I'm ever going to do perfect breeding, I'm going to have to get better TemTem. Like, I'm going to need one with a couple 50s or something from the wild. You know, I'm going to have to search for certain trait stuff, so... I'm not expecting much from them, but, you know, just kind of as an idea of this would be a fun way to kind of just... Oh, I need to go... That's right, I'm missing some TemTem. Let me go and get them. Just as a good way to kind of try out the idea. Again, I'm not expecting to, like, have some crazy stuff here. Like, I'm just like, you know what? If I can help out, have some Smazy eggs for people, fair enough. I mean, I'll probably want to save just a little bit, but, you know, a couple ones is not bad. So, let's see. Anything... I mean, is there anything on the map here coming up? Looks like a kind of climbing material way there, so we're going to kind of ignore that. Otherwise, it looks like there's a lot more coming up, so we might just go ahead and end the stream here. So I'm actually going to head back to the Temporium for that. Just because it's a good stopping point, and, you know, I'm starting to get into new TemTem and start to see different things, so it's probably best to go ahead and just kind of, not just save it as a way, because it's saved, obviously, as we go, but... just to kind of allow for, just, you know, different stuff. So we'll go ahead and change our quest here just quick before I forget to basically have the one that matters. There we go. But on that note, we are going to bid us adieu for the evening. So thank you all for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. As always, if you want to see previous streams, especially ones that are not on Twitch anymore due to, again, the timeout that happens after a couple weeks, trygamers.com. You can go ahead and check those older streams out and catch up to where we are today, in case you want to see how we got to the place where we are now on the second island of TemTem. Otherwise, also check out Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, especially Twitter, if you want to know when we go live for TemTem, but also just in general to see the posts of streams coming out, as well as other content that you may enjoy to partake in. In terms of coming up streams, in case you want to kind of go there, we are halfway through our usual streaming week of sorts. because we streamed yesterday and today. Tomorrow, Belmont will be streaming Legends of Runeterra for the first time ever, which I'm very excited about. I think he might enjoy it, so I'm excited for him to try it out. I'll be around in case there's any confusion, but it is definitely something that I'm very excited about, and I hope you'll be too. So come join us at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for that. Otherwise, you can also check out. Um, on Wednesday, I'm back with Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, again at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. Because I will be continuing my journey on that through that game that we're playing from beginning of 64 until end of GameCube era. I don't think I'll probably progress, but we'll see. Might want to change Wednesday up to see, especially because we already have obviously a game that we play through here. So more to think about there on that. But otherwise, then we'll be back on the weekend for the start of our streaming week for lazy Sunday afternoon Minecraft is the plan, because based on our flipping week between Stardew and Minecraft. That usually starts at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday. Um, Otherwise, everyone be safe, take care of yourself. Happy end of November in case, you still feel it's March. And I think. Well, let's go ahead. We got three people. Let's see. We probably can go ahead and raid someone. Let's see who's available here. Never hurts to check it out. So let's see here. Oop, not what I want to do. Okay. Let's see. Well, we were talking about Runeterra a bit, so we could pass someone over there. But let's see who's all available. Um, I think Dungeon Meowster is available in streaming, so we could go ahead and throw some over to there. Playing Among Us, so something that, in case you haven't checked that out, that is a direction to go. So yeah, let's go that route. Send over to Dungeon Meowster there. They've been nice. I believe yes, they've been nice and said some fun stuff. Join on stream. So let's go ahead and raid them here. So I'll get that going here. We'll start that. There we go. So be nice, kind of join in over there. Feel free to check them out. Um, and I will outro us out. So again, be safe, take care of each other. Have a fabulous start to your week if it has not started yet. Otherwise, continue of week, and we will see you all in the next stream tomorrow night. Thanks.